I can either like drop in.
We are out of ads, ladies and gentlemen. How is everyone doing today? God damn it, wrong fucking. There we go.
I got an echo.
There we go.
Oh, I finally got Night Rain. Was
Yo, let's go.
Hey, nice. I need to play that.
I've played an hour or two of that game.
All right. Almost everyone's fine aside from nameplates. Talk amongst yourselves for just a second while I fix nameplates.
An hour or 258.3.
Oh, sorry.
Oh what the fuck? I didn't think my game hours was that shocking.
Good lord. Alright, stretch the screen. Talk amongst yourselves.
Joining this session?
They'll be joining about halfway in once we get back to the tavern. They're resting at the moment. Their exhaustion is hitting them hard.
Genuine scream.
Understandable.
Yeah, I got polyphemus.
Ah.
Okay.
I don't know what this means, but I'm sorry to hear that, or I'm happy that happened.
Coded item.
I'm sorry or I'm happy, but who knows which one.
Okay.
Or twos will be here. The screen. I'll be there. 2 seconds, boys and girls. My shit is. I really fucking hate OBS's folder process because it makes it so that whenever you move something in your folder, it moves everything else relatively. So whenever you move one thing, it will be like, oh, you moved the nameplate 5 inches to the left. We'll move all the nameplates 5 inches to the left as well. That's not what you wanted.
I'll raise you one better. More nameplate movage.
Yeah, just
I mean, that only happens if you move the entire folder. You can select things within the folder, right?
Even when I select things inside the folder, it still doesn't.
Oh, that's so weird. Mine does not do that.
It might be a me problem.
What does OBS stand for?
Open Broadcast Software.
Open Broadcast. Damn it.
Wait,
I've been answering that question for years. My speed on that is unmatched.
Both the Sins are streaming.
There's more than one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You know how when I first met you, I'm like, you sound... You know how when I first met you, I'm like, I know another Sin who sounds very similar to you that I went to high school with, and I thought you were trolling me? He also streams.
Ah, that makes a lot more sense as to why you thought I was trolling you.
Yeah, he's a devil.
Ah. Alright, well, I have now fixed the nameplate, so... greetings, dear spirits, and welcome to welcome to Tables of Tartarus, a division of Purgatory Corner where fate is bound by dice and stories are carved into eternity. I'm your storyteller, Sinspeaks, and today we're going to be continuing the tale of King's Kindness. Take a seat at the table and let the threads of destiny unravel before you. Every story starts somewhere, and here your next chapter begins. Welcome on in. I just posted this message. Wazzy, Ray, Azario, M, and Strawberry. Have fun with your lurking, Strawberry. Welcome in Duts as well, and Doki, and I feel like I'm missing one. I am not. Okay. But welcome in, everyone. If you guys recall from last episode, we had some weird, crazy shit going on with some crossover shit. Wazzy, if you could make and post the players and heroes. You know the drill. But we had some crazy shit with our crossovers last week and the week before. So it was fun, some fancy times. So if you guys are interested in that, absolutely go check out Tables of Tartarus, which is our YouTube channel for all of our TTRPGs. But last episode, you guys were inside of the gala. The greatest gala of all. Ortus managed to lose all of the money that he had made, which is hilarious. And by made, I mean was gifted to him by Damien. Penny and Grail.
Back from the gold I threw on the floor.
He never got to that gold. Unfortunately.
Oh, that's right. He was playing bouncer.
Yeah, he was playing bodyguard. Penny and Grail were on the other team for various reasons, and you guys can see that on their crossover episode as well as last episode where they were specifically Grail was talking to Aldif and a few of the others, since he's apparently so unbelievably confused by how Asimars don't know who they are.
I had a mini stroke over the fact that apparently no single Asimar... There's not even that people don't know. He can understand people not knowing. Is the fact that he's now met 2 Asimar that did not know what the fuck they were. Like, how do you have that? Imagine meeting a human who's just like, oh, what is a human? I am human? What?
It's not
What
his
is
fault.
this
He grew
human
up.
you speak of?
A human who just thinks they're a short elf.
It's fucking beautiful.
Very tall gnome.
I was gonna say tall dwarf.
Yeah,
but yes.
lanky halfling.
So Grail had a little bit of a panic attack during that, but all of that details is over on their series. This is a sister campaign. A sister campaign. So we have 2 campaigns going, one Friday, one Saturday. They have the exact same world, exact same time, and they are kind of working in the same general field. Mel,
sister campaign, but kind of like older, cooler sister. You know,
she's female Jesus. But yeah, Mel decided to what was the word? Oh my god, what's the word? It's not interfere.
I'm doing an infiltration.
An infiltration of sorts. Yeah, I believe, was it last episode or 2 episodes ago that you were talking with Suit Lady?
Last episode.
Okay. So yeah, there's a word I'm missing here and it's pissing me off, but whatever. You interacted with the old bodyguard / flame / thingamabob that interacted with you. More or less told her that you aren't dead. And although it's deeply concerning the fact that you're still alive to a degree, and the fact that there's a war going on inside of your old world, things are going wild. And she was apparently hunting Fey magic specifically, which is what was bringing her to Callista. And you just so happened to have been there, which is very wonderful. Especially after Callista opened a rift between realms.
Yeah,
It
was a misinput.
that was a little bit of a marker for them.
calm down, you.
And so she decided she was to investigate that stuff. You basically told her, go back home, tell your mother that you're still alive, and to stop bringing a fucking war on the Shadowfell. So that's fun. Orchus played bodyguard for a little bit, and then him and Damien were kind of chilling with each other as Damien had seen what was effectively his version of the devil, and then immediately decided to fuck off. Like, tried as best as he could to just leave the area. Went through the gambling room with Orchus and with Callista, and pretty much just chilled outside for a little bit. And he smoked a cigar with Orchus, which was fun. And then scolded Callista for attempting to smoke one as well. He took off his bracelet, which is just basically a gemstone bracelet of sorts that saps magical aura. And I'm just assuming the Callista just licked it because she could.
That
Feels like
sounds
Callista thing.
unsanitary.
Well, I mean, you've done worse. You swum in a
Example?
sewer.
We went sewer
That was
diving.
an accident.
Yeah,
The
that's
first
fair.
time was an accident. The second time was entirely out of her control. I mean, she did. Okay, no, she did. It was kind of her fault because I did tell her not to get in the way, and she got in the way.
That's fair. But yeah, and so they all just kind of decide near that point to just go home. They left the gala straight up and went back to the tavern. Mel, on the other hand, was interacting with both Sapphire and Ania, discussing with the two of them as Sapphire had found the fact that the High Elves were going to spike the Punch Bowl. And they did actually spike the Punch Bowl with a specific drug called Moondust. And then Mel helped Ania figure out that the High Elves are also speaking Yuan-Ti, a dead language that has been dead for nearly 800 years. The Yuan-Ti, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know, is basically the entire continent's collective boogeyman. The entire race of the Yuan-Ti are master assassins, and they disappeared 800 plus years ago, and they are still, to this day, known as the boogeyman, basically. And yet somehow the High Elves are speaking Yuan-Ti. And then, as they were discussing what the moon dust does, how it works, and a few other bits and pieces, and the fact that it's apparently a dead god's blood, which is then refined into this powder, which is then used for drug abuse, to unlock magical mystery. Mel decided that the greatest thing that she could do in this whole situation is having a bag of moon dust on her, since she stole it from somebody earlier. She walked up to one of the guardsmen, one of the high elven guardsmen, and effectively told them, hey bud, I know about your entire secret mission. I know about the fact that you are basically committing treason. I have the item of which you are using to commit treason. Bring me to your leader. And
well,
he went.
She did pretend she was part of the operation, but yes.
This is true. And then he was like, I'm part of your operation, bring me to your leader. And he was like, well, if part of our operation, why would you even bring me to your leader? She's like, just bring me to your leader. He's like, okay. And she very heavily made sure that he wasn't going to bring her to either the human ambassador or the elven ambassador. She went higher up than that. And yet to verify that she knew who the boss was. And then she did. So she's being brought to the back rooms real quick, possibly with a shotgun, but we'll see.
Listen, it's not my fault.
Mel's lost in the back rooms.
Oh, are you going to talk to T? And I was like, yes, T. I know who that is.
I know all about your secret operation. Seriously? Yes, I have the bag of drugs to prove it.
Not
and
my
I know who
fault
your boss
that their guards are
is.
Incompetent.
Even a smart guard would say, that makes somewhat sense, actually.
Okay, sure, but is this guy a smart guard?
Not really, no. So as Grail and Penny come back into the gala, Mel's being whisked off to a fucking back alley room, basically up in the second floor. So they see her for maybe like a few seconds. And then they also don't see any of, actually no, they all see Tyrant's Wrath folks just wandering around and doing whatever they're doing. They're dancing as well, a few of them dancing. But yeah, Grail and Penny, you don't see your companions at all. There's no Ortuz, no Damien, no Callista, they're just gone.
Before we even get back in there, I think, did Grail clean up? Didn't he get stabbed?
I healed myself.
That's a good point.
But I guess I am wearing a suit, and that suit is probably going to have a massive stab wound in it. So unless someone knows like mending, then as I'm walking back in, looking like my body is looking fine, but I now have like a massive hole in I guess like the chest area.
So what you're saying is like free showing abs.
Off, like, six pack. Yeah, I was gonna say it's just like showing off the six pack now, and he's just gonna pretend there's nothing wrong.
Penny will cast prestidigitation and get rid of any blood that he had on him.
She just walk in with a free ab show, and you see quite a few people are looking at you with some fire in their eyes.
It just looks like some crazed fangirl ripped it apart.
It's very unlikely that any of them will think anything else.
But you did say that we saw Mel for like just a second?
Yeah. She's clearly in the second floor, which you guys are fairly aware that, especially since the ambassadors came from there, it's more or less locked off to people. So as to why Mel somehow gone to the second floor, who the fuck knows? But the other three are just gone.
I mean, I left thinking that Mel was gonna die, so it's pretty good to see her alive.
Yeah. She is following a high elf.
Gonna die. It's pretty sad to see her alive.
Oh my goodness.
The Grail's main concern is going to be wondering where Callista is. Although seeing that Mel is alive and knowing that Mel was going to intercept that person gives him some sort of what is the word, like
relief.
It makes him feel a little bit better because it means that this person did not kill Mel and then continue going after Callista. So he feels a little bit better about Callista's chances of survival.
That's fair. You guys do see...
Get rid of the gremlin that easy.
You guys do see, as you guys are kind of looking around the area and such, the elves, like the ones who are in the band, start trying to like play some music as the orange as Dakota, the Orange Dragonborn, and Aldif fucking walk into the middle of the room and start dancing together. And then you see Cyril like whistle at them. And it's like, play something faster. And so they bring up some gnomes onto the stage. There's like a dwarf on basically the drums. And you essentially have 3 fucking one-person bands sitting on the stage playing some weird-ass fucking music while the dwarves are going ham. And there's like some strings in the background too, as everyone starts dancing again.
Yeah, Penny doesn't know how to dance to that.
Fair,
Where is
fair.
the... Give me a second. I'm not supposed to forget his name, Percival Pride.
You don't see him or Father Morgan anywhere.
Boo. Okay, well, I got nothing.
That's fair. Grow.
Penny sits down.
About you, Grow?
That's a good question. I guess Grail, now that he's back at the gala and he's feeling better about Calussa's chances of survival, he's probably going to return to his initial plan, which was trying to scope out more about this other revolution that is potentially starting to brew. See if he can find more people involved in that, although he's doing it more on the down low now that he knows that there is potentially actual danger, actual people who would want him dead for this.
Okay. Yeah, for the most part, it appears to be like something similar to what your revolution has been. It seems to be your revolution's ideology that they're following. They don't necessarily know that it's you that they're following the ideology of. But they definitely got it from the Wanderer's Tavern, and it's just been kind of spreading from there. For the most part, they're less annoyed or less wanting to take down the ambassadors themselves, because the ambassadors do really good work. But more they're trying to make their circumstances a little bit better. You do also realize that every single person that you talk to who is wanting some form of air quote revolution is an outskirts individual. No one from Technolopolis and no one from the Inner Sanctum seem to have any real issues. Just the people on the outskirts are annoyed or irritated or feel like they're like having their territory invaded or other stuff like that. And that's the main woes that you get. Like farmland is having some issues. The outskirts typically don't have homes. They just kind of move around on purpose. But the homes that they are moving around are being like kind of overridden a little bit as they're trying to expand further out and stuff like that, basically, or just they feel like their territory is being compromised.
Yeah, one other thing I want to try and find out more about is when I spoke to Cyril yesterday, he was mentioning something along the lines of not believing that I was behind this Technolopolis outskirts revolution. And then, like, I, both as a player and as Grail, don't know if that was him just saying, oh, no, we didn't find anyone, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, or if he genuinely thinks that this is something completely separate to me. So I guess I'm trying to figure out, like, is this actually based off my ideology, or has someone kind of co-opted this? Is someone else leading this?
You would say co-opted. Specifically, the orcs are the ones who are the most annoyed about this and seem to have the most impact on their land. So there's a couple people in the Orcan lands who have a voice and are kind of basically grabbing your revolution and using it as a jump off point, more or less. So like they're based off your ideology, but there's definitely someone within the Orcan quadrant, which is kind of fueling the fire, so to speak.
I see. That is very good then. Yeah, I think Grail's just going to spend the rest of the time understanding what's going on and kind of like dropping references to Scar. You're just in passing, just like, oh yeah, here they're doing this in the south as well. And, trying to plant that seed that they may wish to connect with the forces in the south, since they share ideologies.
That vote for it. Fuck you, Ray. Should drink water. Okay. All right. So yeah, you spend
I clear my throat.
A lot of your time interacting just with a general bunch of fellows. It seems like a lot of the stuff has gone kind of chill for the most part. Appreciate you, Ray. Oh, Revy. Ow, my teeth. On. I just bonked myself in the teeth. Don't bonk yourself in the teeth with a 128-ounce bottle. Not pleasant. But yeah, for the most part, it seems
converted out of freedom units.
About 3 liters.
Ah.
Yeah. But for the most part, the gala seems to be back in relative swing, like gentle, calm area. Penny especially, you would see like the high elves seem to be on high alert most of the time throughout the gala. They seem to be watching most of the group. And they have like all the ones along the walls kind of watching the area do have their arms folded in kind of like a almost military-esque style. And they haven't really moved for a while. Are you just gonna be kind of watching the crowd for the most part, watching where Grail goes, or?
Yeah, she's just gonna sit and observe.
Okay. Just kind of quelling her brain for a little while. Yes, we'll go over to Mel's bit, and then we'll go over to when Percival comes back into the room. So Mel, how you doing?
I'm having a great time.
All right, good to know. Yes. So you are being brought to whoever T is specifically. It seems like even the guy that you are walking with, he doesn't really know much about T, nor is he saying much. Unless you ask him any direct questions, he's pretty much just gonna like give you like the most bare info that you've ever heard, like fucking.
No,
you know,
Mel doesn't ask any questions. She is slowly working the like crystal band off of her wrist, like keeping it on her person, but like it's barely on there, sort of thing, so she can drop it at like a second's notice or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, he basically just tells you like general info that you might know while walking to like a ambassador or something like that, which is like speak when spoken to, don't insult them, try not to do something that will possibly get be international instant.
Mel is ignoring all of this.
Yeah. He's just kind of rattling off bits and pieces. But he eventually brings you to like a really far back area, like all the way down the halls and shit. And you guys can see the dancing that's going on and everything like that. And he doesn't seem to give two shits. But he walks up to like a back room, and he walks into the room, brings you in there, and you see 2 elven guards who are just kind of standing there in front of like a wall and shit. They kind of look at both of you, and he nods to them and kind of like shows the bag of dust, and then he looks at you expectantly.
I'm here to speak with T.
They kind of like stare at you.
Mel stares back.
And the guy's like, she needs an audience with him in order to go over the details of the mission again, and I think gain another bag because he lost it. I don't know what it was. And they just kind of stare at the guy for like a good long few seconds. Like just staring him down. You can see him visibly start to sweat too. He's like, she knew about the process, and the moon dust. She knew about who T was in the first place. I didn't say nothing about that. It just continued to stare for it's like a good minute where they're just standing there and staring him down as he starts sweating bullets before eventually they just kind of like turn a little bit, so they're standing like parallel to or horizontal to the wall as the wall starts to open, and they go, "He will see you now."
Fantastic. Mel will brush past the guy and step inside.
Yeah, he's not moving from his spot.
Understandable.
As you step inside, it's a very dimly lit room. As the door closes behind you, it's more or less darkness. There's like a couple of candles burning, not giving a significant amount of light, but it's like just enough to roughly see in the room. The moon in the background as well, out the window, is like shining in and casting a nice serene glow over the area. And you see there's this person who is sitting at a desk, and he is just kind of like sitting there, and he like looks up. He's almost completely covered in darkness. Even though there is the moon shining onto him, you have a very hard time discerning anything about his body, aside from the fact that he is relatively large.
Attempt to perceive him better.
Sure. Give me a perception check.
A 14. That'll be.
Yeah. So you see, like, he's a solid build. He's not super bulky, but he does have like a lot of muscle under his form. He has a very like straight backed posture. He is clearly someone who is like, he's seen combat. You can tell from like his hand movements and stuff. His skin is a muted ashen tone. It's almost gray, honestly, but you can't tell if that's just from what you can see in the room or if that other stuff like that. But even inside this room, he looks like he was half swallowed by the shadow, and you cannot see his face. The only thing about his face that you can see is that one of his eyes is a very, very bright blue. Is the only part of his face that you can actually see, is that it's a bright blue staring at you.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is he elven?
You cannot tell. Yeah, he looks up at you, and he kind of like grabs his collar a little bit and puffs it. You can tell like it's simple clothing, a high collared coat, reinforced with leather from what you can see. His sleeves are rolled up to his forearms.
Covered in levers.
And then as his hands are moving through like the light, you can see that he has a single ring on his right index finger as well. Is strange, but you don't recognize like the insignia or anything about it. It doesn't seem like it has like any specific like emblem markers or anything like that, but it's like it's a fancy ring. And as he's moving and kind of shuffling his clothes and stuff, you can almost not hear the movements. It's very strange because it sounds almost like it's muted almost as he's moving around, but you can't detect any magic that's going on or anything like that. It just feels like he's so used to doing this that he does it so smoothly that there is just no sound to it. And as he talks to you, unlike what you might be expecting, he doesn't have like a rolling thunder voice like Thorm did. He doesn't have like the Orcan voice of like rough and tumble. He has an incredibly soft voice. It's a little bit lower, but it's very soft, and he's very quiet about it too. And he simply looks at you, and he just goes, "And who might you be?"
Well, before we get into the whole verbal sparring thing that we're going to be getting into, I'd just like to apologize. I did not expect to get this far at all.
Nor would I expect you to have.
Well, regardless, I'm here now, so we'll get into. She does. Sorry. She kind of. I saw the question in the voice chat. I was like, I'm going to answer this. Mel kind of stares at him now. Does Mel know what a Shadowkai is?
You would have some ideas. You probably have interacted with him before, to the best of your knowledge, from what your aunt has told you. The Shadowkai, or Shadowkai? How do you say it?
It's Shadowkai.
Shadowkai.
Shadar.
Yeah, the Shadowkai, at least in this world, they essentially are Fae, kind of. It's like high elves that moved into the Shadowfell and then got corrupted in some way, shape, or form. Sometimes they stay in the Shadowfell. A few of them you've interacted with, and a few of them come back to the material realm. They are what you would consider Fae adjacent, like Callista is. They live nearly as long as most high elves do, if not a little bit longer. And they generally have like some form of corrupted Fae energy in them, like Shadowfell energy and stuff.
Now,
Although they do not follow Fae rules.
Is that what I'm looking at right now?
I don't know if you'd be able to tell.
Could I make another perception check?
He's gonna invite you to sit down. As you sit down, you have a different viewing of him, so feel free.
Wait, hold on. Does he say take a seat?
No, he gestures to the seat in front of him, the chair in front of him.
Damn it. Mel will, okay. Mel walks over to the chair and then sits on one of the armrests.
Fair enough. All right, feel free to roll perception again. You have a slightly different view of him. You're also slightly closer to him at this point.
Okay, so I've got 2 of these left, so I will add 1 of these to this.
You can't sit normal.
God damn it.
You think he's a Shatterkai. You think he is. You really are not sure, but you think he is.
Close enough. All right. Right. So verbal sparring, I guess, and what have you. I'm no one really important at this moment. What's really important is you. Now, T is awfully obnoxious to say. Do you perhaps have a better name I can refer to you by?
There are many things you can refer to me by, but T is the one that we will use for now.
But it's so boring.
He just kind of stares at you.
Like, I need a proper name. Like, listen, I know you're orchestrating like everything about this. You've got the moon dust going on, and presumably you're the one responsible for the stuff in the sewers. Like, I need something. T is so boring.
What is your name? Nobody.
Irrelevant at this point.
Then mine is.
We're focusing on you, Mr. T.
My name is as irrelevant as yours is.
Incorrect.
He kind of like, you see him like lean back a little bit, like in a very casual manner, but he leans back a little bit and he goes, "You clearly know of many of my investigations. You know many of the things I have interacted with and sparred with. You understand that I have control over many of the high elves, and in theory I have pathways all the way to the high elven capital itself. You know that I have things below the...
I am wondering why a Shadowkai is doing all this. I'm assuming it's some form of vengeance.
And I wonder why there is a Fae sitting across from me.
Isn't it obvious? Fun.
Fascinating. You don't seem like you're here to stop.
I mean, listen, I could kill you probably, but like, that's boring. Right? Like, I kill you, someone else takes the reins or whatever, and then we stop them. It's you seem very interesting.
You do too. So what did you come here for? Aside from getting my name.
Well, your name for one thing. But also, like I said, I genuinely didn't expect to make it this far. So, I'm sort of rolling with the punches, as it was. Okay, so your plan, just to quantify what's going on here, I assume, was to like cause chaos at the Peace Summit by putting moon dust in the punch?
Something similar. The Peace Summit of sorts that we have here is simply a means to an end.
And what is that end?
Control. What else? Harmonious Haven relies deeply upon the benefactory of the Starshadow Kingdom. if you remove that piece, Harmonious Haven loses its benefactor, which then you give a couple of months to let settle down, and then we add in the fact of the farmland getting injured, and you have territory which has people fighting all over it constantly and unendingly, and then you have the elves who move in and they take over. Once they take over in military rule, you now have 2 major locations, and then you can just continue going.
But how do you benefit from this?
Simple. I need the resources below Harmonious Haven. And with the difficulty that has been pressed upon me by the ambassadors, do you need to know that information, or would you like it to be a surprise?
I hate surprises.
Ah, and you are less fun than I thought.
Just tell me why you're doing this. I can hazard a guess, but I don't know specifics.
Simple. I need the god below the land.
But why?
Why else? To summon another.
You do know that all the gods are gone, right?
That's what many believe. This is true.
I literally watched it happen.
And what about the gods in between the realms? Those in the astral plane. Have you seen them recently?
No one goes to the astral plane. It sucks there.
It does. Unless you desire to rip holes between realities and fuse them together, in which case is a perfect zone. But it does require significant amounts of energy.
Right, so you're doing this so you can have the Star Shadow Kingdom move in to Harmonious Haven, and that gives you access to
Either
the
that
god
or we
below
burn the
city?
whole town down. Either one doesn't matter to me.
Right, and you want to use the dead god below the city to summon another god.
Indeed. I have most of the resources I need at this point. Oh, wouldn't you love to know?
Yes, that's why I'm asking you.
You see him like start chuckling a little bit. He's like, I cannot spoil the ending for every story that I have.
So what's to stop me just killing you then?
Simple. I have many different things in this room which will activate the moment that I die. It will cause this entire room as well as the entire building itself to explode, causing intense casualties as well as wrecking most of the unified government of Harmonious Haven.
Mel, do it.
Totally random out of character question, DM. Can I sense the magical presence of these items?
Now that you've been told, you can roll Arcana.
I just remembered I'm in the room. Mel, don't do it.
Hey, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's not bad.
He has several bookshelves around him, and you can feel the energy tied to them. He has definitely trapped the shit out of this room.
Let me just double check the wording on something real quick.
He is using a modified version of the glyph spell. Well, that's glyph awarding you. He's using a modified version of that, I believe.
Oh, it's one effect. Okay, so I could disarm 3 of them.
You can definitely tell there are so many more than 3. He has enough that he could potentially level like half of the entire city if he decided to. Whether or not they would all go off is debatable, but that's a lot.
Oh, let me double check something else.
Okay. But he's just like leaning back casually. He doesn't seem to I mean, he seems to be taking you serious, but at the same time, he is completely relaxed from what you can tell. He does not seem particularly bothered by the fact that you are here, or the fact that he's telling you his plans.
Okay, let me just read this.
7 double checks later.
Okay, cool. And then...
I'm very curious on what you're looking up.
Don't worry about it, TM.
So how's everyone else feeling about this situation?
I think I've already expressed my thoughts and my change of thoughts.
While he was talking about gods, I'm sitting there and I'm like, Callista with her suspiciously god-shaped tummy.
Okay, so it's not... Okay, that doesn't work, that doesn't work. Okay. Follow-up question, DM. Remember when I got the thing? Okay, I really, because like, okay, so here's out of character. Here's where I'm at. Obviously, this guy's like big bad.
To a degree, yeah.
You've set up a decent, and so like on the one hand, I want this guy, like I want the plans to continue or whatever. But like Mel has a way of stopping him, technically.
Oh.
Well, okay, so remember how you gave me that badge?
The one tied to your hand, the sigil, or
no. The wing that you gave me, the one that lets me, like, you're like, oh, this allows you to,
go to the
Feywild
and stuff.
The Feywild. Yeah, and then I asked, could I use it to tear a hole to the Feywild? And you're like, yeah, you could do that, but it would like alert, who knows how many people. Could I use that to rip a hole in reality and suck this entire room into the Feywild?
There's so many ways this would end like shit. So the way that your feather thing works is that it can work in like one of 2 ways, to the best of your knowledge to do so. It can create a person-sized portal, which you can manually walk through. You could just step through it and such, and that is typically the way they can do it. Or, that you can rip it in half, which will cause a very, very, very large hole in reality, which will suck many things through to it, and be incredibly difficult to rip up, to put back together. And very likely most of this gala would also be transferred into the area.
I love how Sin just starts with, this would suck.
I mean, okay, so, because the other thing I suppose is I could try and play... Now, okay, so follow-up question then, regarding the glyphs of warding. So, they obviously trigger on his death. Would they detect his death if it was in a different plane of existence?
From what you can tell, is tied to either his heartbeat, but depending on a few factors, that could not necessarily be true, or it's tied to the fact that he is still on this plane of existence, and you do not know which. He seems really smart, so he might have prepared for that eventuality, especially considering he clearly knows how to, he clearly does deal with Fae.
You're so boring.
If you are interesting, you get found out every single time.
Well, I fucking found you, and you're boring, so work that one out, genius. Right, so you've clearly rigged this room up to explode, as you said, and I could probably just shunt you into another reality, but that probably won't fucking work.
You could put me into a different reality, and then I'd simply come back after this whole place has been demolished. I don't think that would work the way you want to.
Well, no, I'd put you into the other reality and then I'd kill you, but that's a separate problem. Fine. I'll let you live for now. But at least I have an inkling of what you're up to now, Mr. T.
Indeed. But I also know that you would find it very, very boring to simply just tell everyone who I am. Plus, who would believe you?
Well, I can't lie is the problem, but I don't know who you are is the problem. So let's see what that face of yours is up to. And Mel's going to like hop the desk and get real close to him because I want to see his face.
As you like hop onto that, it's like you get like really close to him. Few things stand out to you, which is unpleasant to say the least. He does have quite a few scars on him that you can see. His hair is short and very black, but he does have some silver at his temples. On his arms, which he has like rolled his sleeves up to, there are faint scar lines all across it, and you can see distinct ritual markings as well that he clearly has put into his skin too. But the thing that bothers you the most, I would say, is that as you look into his eyes, one of them is that bright blue, the shine almost that stares back into you. The other one is a deep, oily black pit that catches your light very strangely, almost like it's a constant moving liquid. But the most disturbing thing is that in that weird pit of liquid, you do see what you could kind of sort of say would be his like Sakara, and it like wanders around before locking directly onto you.
So, well, that's interesting. Are you hosting something in your frail little form of yours?
No. Let's just say there are many things worse than gods and patrons that can be brought around, and they aren't necessarily named.
Oh, I can't wait to kill you. It's going to be a joy. Now, you're clearly showing the signs of age. Do you die, old man?
I do not know.
Fascinating. Well, it's been a delightful conversation. T, I would love your name at some point, but I guess I'll find it out eventually.
That is why we have mysteries. They make life worth living.
Well, I don't know about that, but we'll be seeing each other, I'm sure. I assume, based on your demeanor and general sense of arrogance, that you won't bother sending anyone after me, yes?
There would be
much more
simply
fun
no
if we
point.
have a few... Exactly. Regardless, I'll be seeing my... Can I have the chair, by the way?
He looks down at his chair with like, this is the first time you've seen him legitimately taken aback by something. It's like a look of genuine confusion for a second as he looks down at the chair. It's not like an overly comfortable chair or like a special, it's like just a regular ass chair, and he just like looks at it for a second. It's just like a solid moment of him just staring at the chair, as if trying to discern if there's anything special that you somehow noticed about this chair. And he slowly looks back up at you and he just goes, I suppose.
Fantastic. Mal will, like, yank him off of the chair, grab the chair, and you said there's windows, yeah?
Yeah.
Walk over to the window. Don't worry, I'll see myself out, and then she'll throw the chair through the window and jump after it.
What the fuck? You see a look of like perplexed, like, and then you like as you're following down, you see him smile with entertainment as you just fall down. You're a good fucking floor off the ground, so you hit the fucking ground. And it's not pleasant.
No, I don't.
Oh, do you have like featherball?
Sin.
Hmm?
I'm level 7, buddy. Remember what you gave me? There's no one around to see this, so I don't need to explain further.
That's fair.
But Mel lands softly, and
That's
then she will grab the chair, which I assume cast mending on to fix it if it is broken. And then she's going to go back to the party, I guess.
No. Do you head back into the gala?
Only insofar as, because an idea has popped into Mel's head. She's going to go find Greg.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, yeah. So you walk back into the gala, uninjured. As you do so, he would see it though, so that would be interesting. But he already knows you, so but you walk back into the gala. You see Penny just kind of sitting there, just on her own, just kind of doing her own thing, and you see Grail actually interacting with people and like having actual conversations and laughing.
Immediately suspicious.
Yeah, they're all like enthralled. They're like laughing along with me, and they look very engaged in the conversation. It's not like I just walked up and started monologuing. They seem to actually very much want to talk to me.
Yeah.
Right, he's up to something. Got it.
Penny's just got empty glasses
absolutely.
in front of her.
Dunk, dunk.
She's been
dunk.
drinking.
Mel will drag the chair over to Penny and like
Penny's a
drop
wine
it
girly.
next to her.
Dunk.
Penny, sweetheart, if you could just watch my chair for a moment. Thank you.
Poor Penny.
And then Mel...
Oh, my heart. This poor
What?
girl. Jesus Christ.
What?
I don't know. I can't help you. I don't know.
She's just sitting there drinking alone. And during Mill Gala, you just walk out, you place down a chair, and you walk away.
I'm coming back in a
You
moment.
didn't even ask how she is. You're like, can you watch my shit? Thanks.
She's gathering a chair collection. But it'll just give her a thumbs up. Drink
I'll be back in a moment, because you look like you've had some bad times. But I need to find Greg first. Don't worry, it's partly revenge. It's very funny.
Jesus Christ.
Go get him.
So as you head off to find Greg, this is gonna be really fucking funny, and you're gonna be really fucking pissed, and it's gonna be hilarious.
I don't think so.
As you walk away, Penny, you hear a voice next to you, and it's a very proud voice as he goes, "Hello there." You recognize it as Percival Pride's voice, right behind you.
Oh, my fucking chair, you cunt.
Is he sitting on the chair?
And he looks at Penny, and then like he walks up next to Penny so she can actually see him, and he sees the chair and he goes, I'm glad you saved a seat. Grabs it and sits down inside of it.
That's fine. I'm getting my chair back.
As he like leaning back on the chair, he's like, you seem like you're having a time. Is there anything that you would like for me to talk to you about? Have you seen Hollow Haven?
Is he the one who's wearing the stuff that reminds me of Jeremiah?
No, that would be Father Morgan, who is directly next to him. Obviously not sitting on a chair. He doesn't seem to ever sit. But he's the
I'll turn to him.
The kingly guy.
I'll turn to him
Mhm.
and be like, I fucked up the book someone gave me. I don't know how. Can I have another? He looked like you.
He looks at you and smiles softly. He's like, you must have gotten one of our gospel from one of our dedicated followers. Of course, I have several of them on my person at all times. And he reaches under into like one of his bags, and he pulls out a very nice looking book and hands it to you. It's much nicer
Thank
than
you.
the one that you had gotten previously. It like the cover is much like cleaner, and it's like just generally much nicer in quality.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And you do see Personal Pride just kind of like sitting there, kind of like, it's the second time someone has ignored me.
Well, I wanted my book first because, like, I messed it up and, like, I don't know.
Ah, I
did
see.
it. Anyway, hi, how are you? And she'll hold out her hand.
Before
like-
it continues any further, I just wanted to say if there is any chance during this conversation that Grail can like notice and slide in, let me know.
Will do.
Grail would love to slide in and have a chat.
He notices like your hand go to a handshake, and for just a brief second, I don't even know if you would catch it, especially since you're like tipsy, but for just a brief second, there's like a look of disdain on his face that just like very quickly passes before he like reaches out and gently grabs your hand and kind of shakes it once before like flicking his hand as if like he has like
No, I grab his
liquid.
hand.
Oh,
I grab it once he gives it to me.
You see like he like flinches a little bit as you grab him, and Morgan goes, I'm glad that you have gotten good tidings. Percival here doesn't quite like physical contact very much. You understand.
Oh, I was just going to like, hold on, wait. I saw someone do this and like the other person was kind of happy about it, so maybe he'll like this. And she'll like grab it with her other hand as well, and then she'll kiss it. I don't know.
I would say at this point, Grail, you would 100% see Penny just grabbing this man's hand and just kissing it. As he has like the weirdest fucking look on his face. You cannot tell if it's disgust, entertainment, or some mixture of the two. But you do see that he's sitting in a chair that is completely different from every other chair in this entire room.
So to be clear, I am seeing Penny kissing the hand of this king fellow who is sitting in a chair. Is it like a nicer chair than everything surrounding it?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Not like the nicest chair, like Mel's chair inside of the building, but like, it's an okay chair. It's a pretty decent chair.
I am going to come to the natural conclusion that this is his own chair that he has brought entirely because he is a stuck-up cunt. And is so absolutely like up his own ass that he needs to bring his own nicer chair just because he thinks he's that much better than everybody else, that he cannot even sit in the same chairs as them. At this point, I'm going to go over and intervene, especially this is probably the angriest, no, not even probably, this is easily the angriest Grail has felt in at least a decade, if not longer. He's already had a bad day, and then I don't think I could have even imagined a set of circumstances that makes him angrier than what he now sees. So he is going to walk up and begin a conversation here.
Okay.
Penelope, what are you doing kissing this man? Oh.
I saw Mel do it. I thought it was kind of like something that, was something you could do.
And is his name Percival?
Percival Pride.
Percival. All right. I remember you. You were giving the speech earlier, the king. Percival, wasn't it?
King Percival Pride, at your service. King of Hollow Haven.
You see Grail just pause for a moment as he tries to force this word out. Pleasure to meet you, Phineas.
You see as he have to force that word out before the videos, you see his grin grow larger. As
How does his face look when I call him Phineas?
Unlike with Mel, he is able to tell that you're angry at him. Mel was disdain, or like not disdain necessarily, but like Mel was just trying to get under his skin by calling him a different thing because Mel's Mel. You're doing it out of sheer anger. Mel pissed him off because he couldn't do anything to Mel. But you, he can feed into your anger. And he stands up from the chair, which creaks out from under him as he stands to his full height, which is 2 feet taller than you are. And he looks down at you, and you can tell metaphorically and physically he is looking down at you like you are a peasant. And he smiles as he looks down at you. He goes, "And who might you be?"
Wait, are you leaving already?
"Oh no, darling. I am just entertaining your friend."
You can if you want.
You can if you want.
You feel Father Morgan like put his hand on your shoulder. He's like, "It's okay, child."
My name is Grail Godsbane.
I see.
May I ask what you are doing here with my friend, Patrick?
You do see that slightly annoys. that ever so slightly. You see like an eye twinge from ever so slight, and he just goes, I am simply extending Hollow Haven's favor to this poor unfortunate lady who seems to have been abandoned by all of her friends. Weren't you one of the folks who came with her, and now she's drinking on her own? What a friend you must be."
Hey, he's a good friend.
Indeed, perhaps I have not shown myself to be the greatest possible friend here. I appreciate you stepping in for me, Parker.
Percival. Right.
My apologies,
Given
Philip.
Given that Mel's conversation with Greg is going to be relatively short, because it's just her going, "Hey, by the way, I'm going to be buying a house and you're going to be paying for it."
That's fair.
Can I assume she's coming back?
You would just be
now?
confused for a second, but you would definitely be coming back. And you can see your chair has been sitting. Mostly because he's much, much larger than anyone who should be sitting in that chair. It's noticeable when he sits in a chair like that. But also, it looks like Grail and him are about to start a fisticuffs here in a second.
Grail's anger is calming slightly as he sees this guy get pissed off at the intentional misnaming. So Grail is not quite at fisticuffs yet.
Fantastic. Mel will walk over and smile at Grail and go, "Oh, Grail! I see you've met Patty. Yeah, no, I spoke with him earlier. He's a great guy."
Yes, Perry and I were just exchanging pleasantries.
No. His name is like Patrick or something, not Perry.
My apologies, yes. I find names hard and I continue to mix up Paxton here.
No, I understand. Did you sit in my chair?
Oh, was that your chair? I do apologize. It was left on its own in front of this darling lady here.
Yes, I left it in front of, how do I... She's a companion, a friend. The paperwork hasn't been filled out yet. Regardless, thank you for looking after her for a moment, but I can assure you that I am quite able to look after my friends.
I'm sure you are. But I wish to extend to you three personally an invitation to Hollow Haven. We appreciate all.
Oh no, thank you. No. See, I don't join cults.
That's the second one I've gotten. They must really like me.
No, they just want you to join their cult, darling.
It is not a cult. He looks offended by that statement. Like, you can still see his grin is in full force. It is not a cult.
Is this Patrick or
this is Percival. This is not a cult. I simply run a well-established town, and our friend here, Father Morgan, runs the church.
Yes,
Millicent,
the church
it is
that
rude
controls
to
the
call.
town.
Millicent, it is rude to call Penrose's capital a cult.
Well, what would you call it, Grail?
I'm not quite sure. Palmer, how would you describe it?
You can't tell if he's more annoyed or impressed by how many names you're pulling out of your ass.
Just go by like any P name? Can you go by mine?
No,
cool.
I go by Percival Pride, or Mr. Pride, or King Pride, or Your Highness even.
Preston, or Penelope, or Benny.
Padma, calm down, all right? No one's getting your name wrong. Anyway, how would you describe your town, Pierre?
It is a small centralized town that is more or less based on farming. We welcome any and all inside, and we care for them as if we would our family. Everyone around is willing and free to leave if they wish to. But why would you leave somewhere that you are happy and content in? And we have the Church of Harmony, or Unity, with us. A church that does not care about the gods themselves, but about the friends and fellows you meet along the way. That those who are centered around you, and those that you can look up to.
I don't believe you, Palace, but, like, sure, why not? So... Let's see. Your town is super cool and amazing and fantastic, and it's totally not a cult. Am I picking up what you're putting down?
You see Father Morgan, like, kind of take his hand off of Penny's shoulder as he, like, kind of moves forwards and kind of steps between you, and he goes, I would appreciate it greatly if you could stop referring to it as a cult. We are here out of goodwill for you and your community. We are here to share with you what we have, as asked by your ambassadors. It is insulting to, well, insult, what's the word? Delegation. Delegation, yeah. Is quite insulting to, insult a delegation, as you might imagine. And you seem like you are...
I was never really good at the whole diplomacy thing.
I see.
That's probably why Mother never let me do anything.
Millicent, you of all people should know that it is improper to refer to Pierre's cult as anything other than a town.
Flawless work, Grail. That's out of character. Oh, all right, Grail. You're fine. You've convinced me, Grail. I shall be the better person, and I shall refer to the cult town as just a town for the moment. Now, Pablo, tell me more about your town.
What about like food names? Could I call you Pickle?
You can see him slightly get like a little bit like legitimately annoyed by that, and you see like a lot of the room start like backing the fuck up. Like a lot of them, like main area people, they're backing the fuck up away from this man and this guy. And you immediately see like Alicia start walking downstairs. She spots you, and Mel, you can hear this because it does carry. She goes, "Fuck." Everyone's not quite sure where that comes from, but you distinctly remember her voice very well. You can hear it call out from the room as she immediately starts like running forwards, and she like stands between now you and Father Morgan. She goes, I need you. She like gestures to Mount Grail, to whatever you are doing to stop. Whatever it might be. I need you to stop.
Now, listen. Solara, listen, we were just talking with Paisley here about his town. It's nothing important. He was just getting a little irate, I think, because I misunderstood how his town operated. I thought that it was a cult, you see, because he kept talking about it like it was a cult. But clearly I misplaced what Perseus was putting down, and so I think I've worked
capable of
through
not
that now.
insulting people who are trying to help the town?
What, do you mean Pax? I didn't realize he was trying to help the town.
You see, like, he crosses his arms. At this point, he's just like, he's acting like as if he's like personally wounded by the fact they won't call him his name. It's clearly an act. You've seen it more times than you can count. But he's clearly doing it, and he's putting on a decent performance at least. And he goes, they refuse to refer to me by anything other than these strange P names that they're coming up with, rather than my personal name, Percival Pride. And I must say, if this is how all of your struggles to come up with a word for the moment that isn't peasants, your community refers to those outside of theirs, I must say, I am deeply insulted and saddened by the state of affairs that you run your town with, ma'am.
You shouldn't be insulted.
Don't worry. I don't represent any. I came here invited by Gregory, but I am here of my own accord. I don't represent anyone. And then Mel will step like right up to Percival, like obviously he's still like a good foot taller than her.
Good foot and a half.
And she looks up at him
and
goes, Percival, don't get it twisted. We wouldn't want to have an incident, would we?
He smiles down at you, and you can feel that smile trickling down the back of your neck as he simply leans down and he says, an incident, you say? No, we wouldn't want one of those in this town, would we? Not with every single one of them watching.
Meets his smile, and hers is worse. Just for him, just in that moment, I don't care how like powerful or old he is. Mel is more powerful and more old in that moment as she looks deep into his eyes and just smiles. I don't care how many are watching, Percival, but you'll be dealt with later when we come to your town. We'll have a lovely conversation, I'm sure.
He grins as he's looking at you, not seeming to be afraid or anything, as he simply says, I hope you are prepared for a mass casualty. As he stands back up to his full height, that word just like whispering through the air.
Oh, Percival, sweetheart. Don't make threats you can't follow through on.
He simply smiles.
All right, this party has been so much fun. Anyway, I have a chair that I have to get back. What was that, Penny, sweetheart?
You can call him party. It starts with a P too.
Mel will like scoop up Penny and then look at Grail and go, can you grab my chair for me? I think it's time we went home.
Bye, Pumpkin!
With a sort of knowing nod that indicates that Grail has, perhaps a smidgen of respect after Mel joined in tormenting Percival. Grail will pick up the chair.
You see Percival look at you for a second and goes, your name is Grail Godsbane, correct?
Indeed. I believe it will be as hard to forget as yours.
Oh, certainly. I will not forget your name, and I do so wish and hope and pray even, he smiles at Father Morgan, that you all come visit us. We have many things for a man of your talents. And he looks at Penny, someone of her nature.
I'm very certain this will not be the last we will see of each other.
He kind of smiles at Penny for a second. He goes, you, my dear, may call me anything you wish.
Okay, Pumpkin.
All right, we're going. We're leaving. Alicia, thank you for a lovely party.
Would you, Father Morgan kind of looks at you and is like, would you like one of our books? So you may see that is not a cult. We've given one to your friend here. Apparently her previous one had been damaged by some sort. But since you're adventurous, it's common to have it on the road. But would you like an extra copy in case her one gets damaged again?
Sure, I'll take one.
Kind of reaches into his bag again. He pulls out another one. Same copy as hers, but it's same prettiness. He hands it to you.
Grail asked for one too.
Oh, you'll get one to Grail too.
Grail can read.
Much appreciated.
Not
the toilet paper at the inn was not sufficient.
We do not enjoy being referred to as a cult. As you can imagine, it is a name that does not hold many good intonations, as I assume that you knew as you said it. So, if you would please kindly come to our town, embrace the culture, and learn from it. And if you still think it's a cult afterwards, we will not ban you from the
culture.
He does chuckle at that slightly.
Sorry, no, that was out of character.
Okay.
Sorry.
But he's like, if you do in fact find it to be a cult, as you say, you are more than welcome to leave afterwards and spread the word that we are such a horrifying community. But before you do so, I do want you to at least experience it once.
Sure, whatever. Mel will tuck her copy of the book in with Penny, and then smile at Alicia, thank her for the party, and then leave.
Okay, bye for real, pesto.
Pesto?
Yes.
I love how Penny's just gone full food now.
Well, she's thinking about food. she's drank a little much.
You see as you guys start walking away and such, Greg has now walked into the party as well, and he's walked over to Alicia, and they are attempting to do some form of damage control.
As we're walking away,
sorry,
you can finish.
Yeah, as clearly shown by the annoyance on Percival, but also the absolute sweat drop that Alicia has at the moment, as very clearly she is attempting to establish connection between the two of them. Although weirdly enough, Father Morgan doesn't seem bothered at all. He is just calmly, smoothly moving around and stuff. What were you saying?
Weird little cold.
As we are walking away, Grail will say in just high enough voice, with just a raised enough voice that to ensure Percival can hear it. Different lands' customs really are strange. Here it is customary to slaughter pigs and serve them as food, whereas it appears Hollow Haven elects them as leaders.
Mal will not remark to that, but...
Damn, son. You see Greg look towards your direction at just a glare from him at fucking Greg. Just the biggest goddamn I'm going to hurt you kind of look.
Grail may not see it, but he feels it, and anyone who is looking at Grail sees an uncharacteristic smile.
Sees a grin that is
potentially the
than
first time the entire campaign, Grail has a proper smile on his face.
Wasn't he smiling with Penny while they were dancing?
You mean
Callista, you mean?
Oh yeah, sorry, Callista. Sorry, I was trying to organize people in my brain.
Penny was busy getting rejected.
The absolute pain.
He did smile during that, but this is maybe the first time these people have seen me smile, like Penny and Mel.
That's fair. That's fair.
He gave a half smile once when he was explaining something in the alleyway.
Mm-hmm.
A half smile. There we go.
As we leave the party, and we're sort of out of earshot of everyone.
Yeah.
Mel looks at Grail. So, you and I do not see eye to eye on most things, especially regarding your childish revolution. However, we're going to kill that guy, right?
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
I had decided on that well before I even had that conversation.
There's something about him.
Oh, you go.
There's something about him less than human.
I do not like him, beyond just the fact that he represents everything I disdain. He's unnatural.
No, I agree.
Grail has nothing more to say on the subject. Grail has made very clear his absolute revile for this person.
That's fair. That's fair. Mel and Penny, you two talk for a second while I go to the bathroom.
Okay.
We could have got him Parmesan.
You could have. I'm sorry.
What
I
is a
left you
Parmesan?
alone.
It's a
type of
cheese.
Yeah, it's quite good.
Fascinating.
I'm sorry that I left you alone for so long at the party, especially after you lent me so much assistance.
It's fine. I was fine. You know, the drinks are actually kind of good.
You don't
We're quiet now.
have to lie. I'm fine is you don't have to say that.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I'm trying to be like you, you know, I'm not lying.
Okay,
it's fine.
see Penny.
What?
When I say I'm fine, I mean it. When
yeah,
you
that's what
say
I'm doing
I'm
too.
fine,
I'm fine.
Why don't I believe you then?
I don't know. Why don't you? I don't know.
Because I think you're hiding something.
I got dumped. I'm kind of sad, but like I'm fine.
Exactly. No. Mal like cuddles her a little closer to her chest as she's carrying her.
No, like seriously, I'm fine.
If you're ever not fine and you want to talk, I'm here to listen.
Okay.
Okay.
What about popcorn?
Popcorn?
It's
also, DM.
Yes.
Because I have the time now, because I ditched the bracelet like a while ago, I'll be honest. I wish to cast Detect Magic, and I want to delve a little deeper into Penny's aura. You said there's something funky about her, and I want to know what the funkiness is.
Interesting. Okay, hold on. I have to think about it.
Okay, I have a question too, real quick. It might be easier.
Yes.
Do we pass like a box of the bracelets?
Yeah.
Yeah, Penny's gonna want to get out of her arms and grab some. Just as many as she can stuff into her purse thing.
You guys just passion shy when I need it, and Mel just like tips her over a little bit. It's like, let's see. I'm trying to think of how much you guys know at this point about bits and pieces.
I know a lot.
I know you know a lot. That's why I'm trying to figure out how much you know. Okay.
Ask questions.
Was your first interaction with the dust, the actual seeing and feeling of the dust and stuff, was that first interaction last week? I think it was.
In terms of like in character?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, because surely she would have run into it like ages ago, yeah?
It's a very rare thing. It took them like over 2 decades in order to break down the first time it popped up. And they're only getting better.
I guess it's probably her first like physical interaction with the dust then, yeah. Okay.
You've heard about it quite a few times, definitely. So I would say Penny was drinking wine that they had in goblets. They didn't spike that one.
Yeah.
But I would say as you look deeper into her aura, I do have to give a real think thong to this one, because there's a lot there. Let me look at Detect Magic right quick, because there's a lot there. Thank you. Sense person magic within 30 feet. You can use your action to see the faint aura. Learn School of Magic. You already did. Okay. It just sees and then learns a bit of its magic. Okay. So nothing like super in depth. I will say that the School of Magic is the same as I think I mentioned before. Her School of Magic that she has in her aura, if I recall correctly, I could be wrong on this, but if I recall correctly, is partially necromantic, which is super interesting too. Not 100% sure of that right now, but I'm fairly confident that part of her aura is necromantic. So you are seeing that kind of school as you dig into her magic. But I will also say, as you're looking kind of into her aura, into her magic itself, and you're kind of like viewing like deeply into it, you get how do I phrase this properly? You feel a chill run down your spine as if you walked into a fucking frozen tundra. Like it's not like terror or anything like that, but it's like you would know this feeling as a feeling of true isolation. It's really hard to describe, but you only remember this feeling the last time that you were literally on a mountaintop without a single person for like 100 miles around you, freezing cold, and just surviving. That feeling, that exact feeling there of just surviving, just existing, is in her aura. Not necessarily her, of course, like the rest of her is fine. But as you look into that dark aura, into that darkness bit there, you feel a chill running down your spine, all the way down your spine. And it is deeply unpleasant.
Can I dig deeper?
Roll me an Arcana check and a Constitution check.
Yay. Are we going to another? Arcana.
Okay.
That's not awful.
And Constitution. God damn. All right. Jesus Christ. So digging deeper is very, very difficult. Like intensely difficult to dig deeper. Is well beyond your abilities with this spell to be able to dig really deep into her magic. Especially her aura itself. You do manage to like sink like just an inch deeper into her aura. Like you're able to peer beyond the surface, beyond what is there. That feeling of cold and darkness that is coursing down your spine. You're able to crest that hill, and you're able to dig over into a little bit of the deeper section. As you do so, you stumble. You actively stumble with Penny in your arms for just a moment. It's one footstep that you stumble with, but you do stumble as your entire body effectively goes into shock for like a split second, and your mind is violently ripped from her magic.
Interesting. Well, good to know. No answers, but you know, cool.
Grail and Penny, how do you react to it? Penny, you can't really feel any of this happening, but you do feel Mel just stumble for a second, and Mel doesn't stumble.
Wait, I'm the one who should be stumbling. Why did you have more drinks than the second floor?
No.
Were they good drinks? Did you bring me one?
I didn't. There were no drinks on the second floor. Just a boring old man.
Do you think these bracelets can be sold for something? I stole them because I thought Greg had to pay for them, and so I was like, maybe I should just take some.
Oh no! If it makes you feel any better, we're going to be making Greg pay for something much more expensive than that bracelet. I just have to find it first.
Grail, how do you react to Mel stumbling for arguably the first time you've ever seen her stumble in your entire month-and-a-half long adventure?
Grail is concerned and looking around. I guess his main thought would be, is this some kind of attack, some kind of retaliation from Percival? So he's just keeping an eye on him. Like, he looks back at him and looks around, but not seeing any immediate threat, doesn't get too concerned.
Okay. Cool. Grail's gonna use that chair to fucking WWE somebody.
Wait, that brings up a question. Didn't they leave their stuff at like the table or whatever? Did he get back his stuff?
Yes, you would have left your stuff there, so you guys would be able to go.
So while Penny's stuffing her purse.
Yeah. Grail puts down the chair and grabs his weapons. Put down the weapon and get your weapons. Oh man,
I guess we make our way back to the.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Back to the tavern inn, please.
Back to the tavern. Not sure if I think Bunny might still be sleeping. So we're gonna say at the moment that Damien has effectively just locked himself inside of his room. Just like threw himself into there, just locked the doors, and he is gone for the most part. Callista and Ortus, on the other hand, I imagine you guys have just kind of been in the main area of the tavern for a little while now, ever since you guys got back.
Ortus wasn't very happy with the drinks at the party, so he immediately got back to the tavern and
just start getting shit-faced.
I am so glad you said that, because I was going to say Callista has a few drinks and makes her way to the kitchen.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm so concerned.
We're drunk cooking, Callista? When I get there, we're drunk cooking?
Oh, yeah. We got drunk cooking Callista.
Vodka pasta coming right up.
Oh, hell
like
yeah.
It's like that's the description of like a 90s toy, right? Drunk cooking Callista. Yeah.
So you guys would get back to the Wanderers, the Traveler's Rest. Wanderer's Rest. Traveler's Rest. Traveler's Rest. I believe it was Traveler's Rest. Probably Traveler's Rest. I had to think about it for a second there. But you guys walk back into the building. You see Rockfist just kind of like just doing his thing. He's just cleaning one of the cups. But you do hear yelling and shouting inside the kitchen. As Ortus is just getting shit-faced at the fucking bar. You have no idea how many drinks he's drunk, but he's drunk a lot.
I like the idea that Callista has just like somehow stopped. What was the name? 2 Cent, whatever.
Golden Cent.
Golden Cent. Somehow like tied up Golden Cent or something, and it's just loose in the kitchen. There's like 3 different recipe books all open. She's following them all at the same time.
Yeah, there's a lot of shouting going on in the kitchen. So a tense quantity of yelling and screaming going on. Sounds kind of like a fucking murder scene in the back.
It is before she goes to the kitchen, she wants to get her drink herself. Could she? Ortus drinking from like a bottle nearby? Can I just pour something from his?
Oh, absolutely. There are like 5 empty bottles in front of him and 1 like half-filled one.
I'll take the half-filled one.
No.
To the kitchen!
Just swipe the bottle and start walking through. Or just like, aw. And then Rockfish just puts another one in front of you. I could just imagine going, Ortus going, yay.
You're drinking it. It's probably good, right? Then she'll disappear and back.
Jesus Christ.
The instant Penny like gets in the kitchen, an apron is thrown at her.
All you guys hear outside is, another one! Ah! My kitchen!
I need a little help. The rice is fighting back, and I didn't even realize the recipe called for rice.
My kitchen!
I'm not paying for this.
I don't know.
We're making it up as we go.
I was trying to make a souffle, but then the chicken started fighting back.
Everything's fighting you. Oh my goodness. And Penny's gonna try and like put on the apron for a second. She misses like a couple times, and then she finally gets it on.
God.
Yeah.
She's going to go help as much as she can.
Beans cooking up a storm.
Jesus. As you guys are making some danger in the kitchen, Grail and Melanie walk over to Ortus. Baru's fighting back. What do you guys say?
I'm not paying for whatever's happening in there. I need a strong drink.
Very strong or orc strong?
Orc strong.
Kind of like nods at you for a second before like reaching into like the back.
Something to knock me out would also be appreciated.
Mel picks up the chair.
I was about to say, I can do that for free, mate.
But I'm show off my muscles real quick. It kind of like, he hears Grail and he goes, and you see his hand like move around a little bit more. And he goes, aha. And he stands up and he puts down the bottle in front of you. This one is called Sparkling Fire. He's like, this is
oh yeah, something I was meaning to clarify earlier is that oh wait, no, never mind. I gotta check something. Give me a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, you keep narrating.
Yeah. Breakfast is just like, this is an old dwarven drink. It's usually used in order to make sure that you don't die on the mountains of cold. It will literally heat your body up.
Mel will have a glass.
Cool. You can tell this shit is high proof. This shit is so high proof that you're fairly certain that you drinking it possibly is lighting on fire in your stomach. This shit is unbelievably alcoholic as you down some of it, and you can feel its effects hit you like a train. Like it immediately moves into you. %1,000% proof.
That's the good shit. Mel will down a second glass.
Jesus. Rockfish just goes, long day.
Yes, actually. It's been a time, and she'll like hold up her still bleeding, like rose thorn infused arm before downing a third glass.
Don't bleed on the floor.
It's fine. It doesn't even leave a mark. You'll be fine. Shut the fuck up.
It looks over at Grail.
What am I rolling Constitution here?
Yeah, we'll have you roll Constitution. Same with you, Mel.
Do I? Oh, okay.
Ortus is just fucking drunk as hell. I'm not having him roll because he's already past that point.
That's not bad.
I'm rolling with advantage because I have inspiration. So I'm gonna use
fair enough. Feel free to use it. I want to see another nat one.
You know what? We take a 7. That's fine.
Not out cold immediately.
We're 3 glasses in. Like that 7 makes sense.
You are being fucking thunderstruck at this point. And Grail, I'm assuming you're a couple glasses into at this point.
Yeah. Well, if the first one didn't knock me out, I will roll again.
You are. you're just like grabbing the bottle, just like, I need it. God damn. You're powering through this bottle, dude. You're drinking glass after glass.
The rage is just like driving me.
Jesus fucking
Holy
Christ!
Shit. I'm somehow getting more sober.
The more you drink, the angrier you're getting, and the angrier you get, the more you need to start drinking. So you like take the whole bottle, and you're just like swigging the entire fucking thing.
Oh no, he's achieved a positive void coefficient.
Oh yeah, there we go. All right, so if you have finished the entire bottle, he has put 3 more bottles of unnamed alcohol in front of you, and you've drunk all 3 of them at this point, and you're just kind of like tipping over at this. Like you're like your whole body, like your whole world is moving for you. Everything
I'm rolling disadvantage at this point.
Jesus Christ.
There we go.
The whole world is moving for you. And you put a hand on you put a hand on like Ortus's shoulder, and Ortus, next thing you hear is as his face hits the table. It's just a straight up just thunk. It just crumbles to the floor.
Fucking, and then Ortus just fucking puts his head in his hands after he laughs at Grail.
Why are you crying now?
You are very drunk, Mal, but you're not quite out cold. But you're very drunk.
I should well, if she's already made it back home, and Mum knows, I should call my sisters. Yeah. Mel's gonna get a sending stone, and hold on, let me jump into the journal.
Uh-huh.
I gotta remember the name of Mel's siblings. Where is it?
And while you do that, yeah, Penny and Callista, you two are battling in this fucking, like, you're battling the kitchen at this point. You're fairly confident that you may or may not have made some of the sauce sentient and killed it at the same time. Callista was very adamant about beating the possible eyeballs to death. Gives it flavor. As you guys are attempting to make something possibly edible and consumable.
This is gonna be so good. We're putting so much stuff in it.
Spices.
I think more ingredients will make it yummier, right?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm down to do anything. Let's do it.
I mean, eventually it's gonna start complementing each other, so it's gonna be good.
Yeah, no, the things will cancel out. It's fine.
Yeah, like we should have got a Damien, because it's like chemicals and stuff, right? He does that kind of thing.
Yeah,
oh my god, we should save some for him.
We should set it aside. Not the part that like kind of came to life, but like the other part.
Yeah, not like the Urple Gurples, but like everything else.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Wait, hold on. You gotta make something plain because Girl liked your plain cakes.
Oh yeah, Grail liked the bland cake. Well, what would Mel
everything's messy.
Like? That's okay. I'll release the 10-cent and she can clean it afterwards.
Clean it with your corpses.
That sounds good. Okay.
How are we gonna make it bland if like paprika's everywhere?
Oh my god, you're right. We have to like blend
clean something. Yeah.
How do we unpaprika the mix?
She'll turn to the tied up. What? Oh my goodness! I forgot her name too.
Golden Sun.
Gold Sun. Yeah. Be like, where's the rags?
Penny, I know how we're gonna fix it.
Oh no. You abominations. All right.
Callista's quickly she's gonna use a spell.
Oh my god, which spell?
I'm trying to figure out which spell she's gonna use. What would be the funniest?
deeply concerned by those.
Whatever spell she uses, is there a way that Penny can just like soup it up?
Yeah, you can funnel your magic into it, make it stronger. As horrifying as that will be, depending on which spell she uses.
I know what Callista's gonna use.
Oh god, which one?
I can help.
Callista uses remove curse on the food.
And I soup it up to like super remove curse.
Just because like, this is hilarious to me, Callista roll d20.
If I remove because the spice is cursing it, right? So we'll remove the spicy curse.
God. So
there's definitely a possibility.
You start using remove curse on this food. Normally speaking, probably wouldn't do much. You're not normal, and this food is definitely not normal in any way, shape, or form. And you're souping it up, so you blast it into this food. And I don't even know what kind of food is, nor are you guys particularly sure what kind of food you have created here, but you blast it with remove curse. You blast it so hard, in fact, that it starts to bubble and boil and twist and toil as you've no idea what you've created. But it's spinning, it's twisting, it's a weird vortex in a pan, and it's weird.
We've made the ultimate hangover food. I don't know what you're all about.
You're not entirely sure how this functions, or how you can scoop it out. But it exists.
Do you think since we used remove curse, will it somehow, if eaten, will it like ease the effects of being shit-faced?
Did we imbibe like our weird ass
Did we
bread
accidentally enchant the food?
You have managed to create out of one of your meals the pinnacle, the true ultimate pinnacle of bland food. This has no taste to it. This tastes like if you took the concept of tastelessness and put it on your tongue. This tastes like water, but without the taste of water. But it looks nice.
Well, obviously, we have to taste test.
Of course. Here, take a drink first. And she'll hand the bottle over.
Oh, Callista's taking a swig.
You take a swig and you can't... You know for a fact that water went into... liquid went into your mouth and went into your stomach. You have no idea how to define what liquid just appeared. Whether or not it had a taste or if it existed, your brain shuts off its existence.
You know what? It's still better than what I ate in the Feywilds.
What did you eat in the Feywilds? Did it fight too?
I mean, that's how hunting works. Penny? And like Callista puts her hand on Penny's shoulder is like a... Yep, that's how it works.
Okay,
the old man advice.
Should we put it on like plates and bring it out?
I think... Yeah.
Okay. Penny will grab a couple of plates and like a spoon and like 4 forks and 2 knives in one bowl.
All right. You guys start moving.
Doesn't make sense.
The several strange ass concoctions onto the thing. You have to pour the tasteless water that's not water into like a little bowl. Everything else you guys can play, and you kind of just see Golden Scent possibly crying as she's watching the horrifying abomination.
Okay, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Do you think her tears have like a different nutritional value than salt? Like maybe we should try to use them like little numb tears. Yummy.
Sure, yeah, I'm down for anything.
Okay, good.
You put one of the plates underneath her face as her tears just fall onto you. You're like, perfect. The tears of the sad one.
Like, she is a chef, so like maybe
it's artistic.
Her cooking skill will like seep into the food and like cook it for us.
We're gonna be so famous. You're gonna get like a book deal. It's so good.
Oh my god, yeah.
We're gonna make so much money.
I can't wait to write a recipe. Penny, I love you. I love cooking with you.
I love you more.
We're just too wasted. We're a white girl wasted. And we're cooking up the fucking stuff.
All right, Mel, how's your colon going?
I've had a much worse idea.
Oh no.
Good.
How drunk is Mel? Like Mel's plastered, right?
You are 110% shit faced.
Fantastic. Mel calls her aunt.
Oh no.
Oh, no. What is it with face and having aunties?
Oh no. Okay. You call on thingamabob.
So Mel staggers out of the building because she's like totally in control and she doesn't need people to see her making a very normal phone call, honestly. And so she pulls out her sending stone. She's like, all right, she probably hasn't changed her number, why would she? So she's gonna dial, air quotes.
You're just like slapping the stone a little bit. You're like, oh, how do I reach her again? What's her name? I know her. I focus and get my brain to contact her. Yes.
So I dial for the Queen of Air and Darkness.
It takes a second before it connects to a sending stone that she has. Because honestly, there's a lot of reasons she would need a sending stone, but it connects to hers. She simply goes, "Who is this?"
What up, bitch?
No.
Mel?
Nah, well, yeah, sort of, but not really if you think about it in a metaphysical sense. How's it going?
You're alive?
Speaking.
Are you drunk? Can you get drunk?
Apparently.
Huh.
Don't worry about it. I already told Mum, sort of in a roundabout way. How's it going? Also, I'm really fucking angry with you right now.
Well, the what? The realm is at war.
You started a war. That's bullshit.
They were on your territory.
Why the fuck would I would... Oh, territory. Your sisters, you should be better than this. You think I fight with any of my sisters?
Well, yes, and then you got killed.
Minor details. Look, I need you to sue for peace with my mum.
You want me to ask for peace with your mother?
Correct. Yeah, got in one. Yeah, that.
That is not going to happen until she apologizes.
Oh my god. Listen. Here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna apologize. And then my mum is gonna apologize. And you're gonna kiss and make up. And the reason that you're gonna do that is because if you don't, I'm telling Granny. Like both of them. I'm gonna tell your mum.
I don't even think they have jurisdiction over our general realms anymore.
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna tell on you.
I don't even think that you're able to get contact with them.
Shut up! You're
you might not even be in this universe.
Both of you are gonna sue for peace. It's gonna be great. And we're gonna put a war to the stop because I'm sick of people spilling blood. Because, like, did you consider my feelings in this? No.
Of course dead.
You didn't. No, I wasn't. I was only mostly dead, which is a completely different thing.
Just hear silence for a few seconds.
All right, good talk. I'm going to call my mom. Bye!
Jesus Christ. I feel the thing disconnect. And yeah, it just goes back to being a normal sending stone. You can almost feel the confusion in the air.
Hold on, I'm just going to roll a whiz save real quick.
In the distance, kitchen, crying.
Mel hears the crying and like her brain like fires several cylinders and it's like, oh fuck, what did I do that for? And then the alcohol takes over again. She's gonna make her way back inside.
Jesus Christ. You walk back inside. Grail is on the floor, crumbled up like a fucking heap of sack of potatoes at this point. You're not entirely sure if he's able to sleep in that position, but he is anyways. Ortiz is just sitting there fucking drinking his ass off. He's possibly crying, possibly laughing. You're not 100% sure what sound he's making, but he's making a sound. And the two girls walk in. You're not entirely sure if you've ever seen a plate that you would categorize as an abomination of nature that should be put down and shot. But one of their plates does in fact give you that exact description, as you're not entirely sure if it's alive or if it's dead. You're not really sure how they made it in the first. They possibly gave sentience to a plate of food and killed it at the same time. It's quite impressive.
Mal does not have one.
I mean, Callista is like channeling a god, right? So creation is kind of her thing. Kind of makes sense.
I mean, I do stuff. Hey, Mal, you want to try some food?
What kind of food is it?
It's like hangover food. It's got a bit of everything. Me and Penny made it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get a book deal.
I think I made a mistake. I called my aunt, and that was... Well, I told her what I needed to tell her, so that's probably fine. Did you say food?
Yeah. And I know another mistake we could make. And Callista's got a bottle in her hand. Don't ask how she got it. She's got a bottle in her hand.
Jesus.
I don't know whether I should drink that. That seems like a bad idea. Hold on, I got a plan. I'm going to cast... Where is it? Lesser restoration on myself.
Okay.
Rats.
To like cure the poison of the alcohol.
Yeah, you managed to cure your alcohol like consumption, so it kind of like just flows and kind of destroys a lot of the alcohol. Doesn't do it 100%, but you are more or less sober.
Oh no. I should not have done that.
But it's okay, I got a bottle in case you want to undo that.
So you look at the plate, you're half certain that it might start screaming and begging for mercy soon.
How did you... Mel pokes her head into the kitchen.
You just see Gold Scent hanging up there, just like staring and crying as, yeah, you don't want to know what this kitchen looks like. It's bad.
Is she tied up still?
Yeah.
Mel will untie her.
I strung her up by the sausages so she'd have company while she was up there.
Good idea.
I'm glad you said that because I was worried it was a bad idea.
No, sausages are so cool. You're so smart, Calista.
I'm so sorry,
you're smart, Penny.
The situation she's in really seems like the worst.
I don't have prestidigitation, so I can't clean it magically, but Mel will start cleaning the kitchen.
You just see Gold Scent, like, staring at everything. Honestly, it's a wonder they didn't blow up the kitchen, I'll be honest. Callista did some fucked up shit with some of the pots and pans. You're not entirely sure what food they were going for, but you're fairly confident they did not succeed in what they were going for. But they did make a mastery of abomination food. It's honestly impressive they made anything edible.
Mel unties Gold Scent and starts cleaning the kitchen.
Yeah, Golden Scent takes a
Mel Scent.
Golden Scent takes a second, like she just like leans against the wall, grabs a tiny chair that's more or less made for her. She sits down in it. You hear a squelch as she sits down in the chair. And you see her just put her hands in her head and just start sobbing.
I'm so sorry. Listen, if it's any consolation, I'm in the process of organizing a more permanent residence, which means they will no longer be terrorizing your kitchen.
She kind of looks up at you with tears.
The little one is free. We have to run.
She looks up at you with tear-stained eyes and she goes, I'm gonna break both of her kneecaps. Go break them.
I'll help you.
What the hell?
And then heal them, obviously.
My gremlin has done nothing wrong.
God.
The kitchen is a war zone. What are you talking about?
So smart, Mel.
I love the idea that both of you start putting food in front of Ortuz, and like you guys gotta like move the fucking bottles out.
Yeah. Penny's just like poking Grail. Hey, you gotta get up. We made some good food. Wake up.
We need
does Grail
try the food?
Does Grail wake up?
Roll me a Constitution save to see whether or not you're blacked out. You will not remember those, but roll me a Constitution save to see whether or not you move.
If not, then I have an idea.
If not, first she's gonna slap him.
No, you are so far beyond blacked out. If you were awake, you would be vomiting. You are so far beyond just out cold. Your brain turned off.
Okay, Penny, I got an idea.
What?
I'm gonna need you grab Grail's hand. I got a little trick for this. Okay.
Okay. And she grabs it with like both her hands. And she's just staring at it.
I'm gonna need you to smack me with it.
Okay. How hard?
Hold on, wait. Where is the thing? Because I swear I had it.
What on earth involves you being slapped to make it work?
Hold on.
Oh, are you trying to do...
That hits you with an attack. Okay. I don't know, not very hard, I guess.
I'll do my best.
Just like a broom.
Penny goes full pelt.
Shovel.
She is gonna try her best, yeah. So
okay.
Yeah, as hard as she can do it, she will do it.
He's wearing his armor, so he does have a full fucking gauntlet on his arm.
Oh man, I'm gonna get.
Actually, no. Would you have put your armor on?
Probably not. Like, usually he does wear it absolutely everywhere, and under normal circumstances, he would have chucked it right back on. But I think he was genuinely so fucking furious that he did not think straight. He was actually seeing double and red at the same time, which doesn't seem possible, but that is the sheer amount of anger he felt.
Jesus.
You
The last time he felt this amount of
God
anger,
bless
he literally genocided an entire group of bandits.
That is true.
They quite literally killed like dozens of people as they were fleeing, no less. So that is how angry he is.
So yeah, it's just his normal hand. So you get a firm slap to the face.
Okay. Watch this.
Oh, against my AC.
Okay, watching.
If I concentrate, can I make it so that when I use Wrath of the Storm, I only do it very weakly as like a little motherfucker that you rub together and it restarts people's hearts.
Defibrillator.
Let's go.
Defibrillator.
Actually, it's not used to restart hearts. It's used to correct irregular heartbeats. You should not use it on a person whose heart has stopped beating.
Hey, Grail,
that's a good thing your heart's still beating.
Grail, do you know how it corrects the heartbeat? It turns the heart off and on again.
Yeah, but it's not used when the heart is off to start with.
This is true.
Asystole is not a rhythm that can be shocked back into normal. You are correct.
But on the plus side, Grail's heart is still beating.
Thank you, Nurse Penny.
So, with a lot of mental effort, you would be able to roll me a Constitution save to see if you have the concentration to do this, or if you just don't get full shock. Oh, you're about to get a hell of an awakening.
I guess I'm rolling for damage now, huh?
Yeah, no, you're 2d8. Oh.
Pikachu. Oh.
So
do I see?
Wow.
I have a question.
Baby.
That's actually that is quite bad. That's above average.
Yes, Penny.
That's above average.
Do I see her using like electricity?
Oh yeah, you guys can feel it.
Oh, Penny wants to help.
Oh
no! I like the idea that Callista goes for a little zap and like you see the mark of the god flare up. He's like, "Are we doing thunder shit?"
Penny, roll me a Constitution save. I want to see your concentration here.
Constitution save. Gotcha.
Oh no, it's even shittier.
Well, you're too drunk to be able to figure out how to manually control how much energy you're putting in. So you're just shoving the energy in.
Okay, so I'll cast Shocking Grasp at 4th level.
Yeah. You're just giving it to him at this point. You're like, yeah. So feel free to do that.
Oh, no.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
28 damage.
Oh, that was her roll to hit. You have to do your damage.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say
normal.
Is that at higher level?
I don't think it is. I think it just cast at
Oh, because it's a cantrip.
Cantrip, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Spell damage.
Well, I'm gonna up that damage anyways because yeah, you have no control over your current thing. So roll me another God, roll me another 2d8. So sorry, Grail.
You're waking up.
That's 29 damage to you. You get the shocking of a lifetime as you are so far beyond blacked out drunk. You are so far beyond any form of consciousness that there's nothing that you're returning from. Like, you're not returning from a dream. You're not returning from... Yeah, it's pitch black. And then you just suddenly wake up as you can feel your heart being jolted awake by fucking 2 individual lightning strikes.
Well, naturally, having just woken up, not knowing where he is, what's going on, Grail assumes he is under attack. And therefore, the only reasonable course of action, in my opinion, is to activate my Necrotic Shroud.
Ooh.
So Grail jolts awake, stands to attention, and his skeletal wings protrude from his back, and everyone's got to make a charisma saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Charisma, okay.
And DC 14.
Charisma saving throw is surprisingly good, and it. Well.
Wow.
Not good enough.
Oh, I was so close!
Wait, hold on. Don't they also, because they're still technically allies, don't they get the bonus from your...
They just attacked me, they're not allies!
We were trying to wake you up, Grail!
Grail does not interpret them as allies in this moment.
Is everyone within 10 feet of you, so that includes Mel and Ortiz.
Mel's in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, Mel's free from this. Ortiz,
Ortiz isn't, though.
Yeah. It's the second time you've seen this shit, too, so let's see if you get scared a second time. Might become trauma. You're just like, Jesus Christ, is that what I'm gonna look like? No, please.
We don't get a beach episode, we get a drunk episode.
Feel free to do a charisma saving throw, Ortiz.
Oh no.
Ortiz known for being a very charismatic fellow.
Charismatic man.
He's the,
100%.
He's the most charismatic fellow that the world will ever see. Let's watch this shit as he gets a nat 20. Oh, okay.
He actually affects the save.
You're so far beyond drunk that this is just a normal Tuesday for you. It's pretty fun.
It's the entertainment. He's just like, whoa! Just watching it if it's like a plot twist in a movie or something.
It's like, he's awake. When did that happen?
It lives.
Ortiz just takes a deeper drink. Whoa.
Yeah, so as you shock the ever-living fucking daylights out of him, he just jolts to his feet. You see his skeletal wings shoot out of his back, and both of you just dread running down your veins. Absolute sheer and utter terror.
Get the bland one. Get the one we removed the spice curse from. We need it.
That would be a great idea if you could move, but you're afraid of me, so you cannot move.
Put it on the table. I already brought it out.
Oh my god.
Now the question is, Ortiz, are you going to, feed Grail, technically?
I think, since he's a bit shit-faced, and he still has questions about himself, he's gonna just go and examine his wings.
So just back behind him, just oh yeah.
Yeah. Wait, so I get these?
Grail, who is now starting to become semi-lucid, he's just obviously woken up, done this basically instinctually, not really knowing where he is, who he's doing it to. Sort of just looks around, looks at Callista and just and Penny, who are now utterly terrified, and then turns the necrotic shroud off.
You are barely functional.
You could just say you're not a morning person.
Callista made you really nice food and you did that?
I know he's overreacting so much.
He's such an overreactor. It's okay.
Fucking gaslighting the shit out of Jesus Christ.
I look down, I see my suit, which was already had a stab wound in the chest, is now properly singed from the lightning.
Good morning, buckle up, you're in for a guilt trip.
Wait, is it? It's not even the morning, is it? It's still fucking evening, right?
It's
2:30
a.m. Yeah. It's
Grail's
far early morning.
Grail looks outside. Is it still black, pitch black?
Oh yeah, the moon's still out.
Yeah. He doesn't question it. He looks down at the pancakes.
In this case, it's less pancakes and more some kind of mysterious liquid that you can't quite tell if it is or is not a proper liquid.
I don't think I care. And he's just gonna start eating it.
It is the most bland thing that you've ever tasted in your life. This is devoid of taste. This is what happens when you take flavor out of something. Like, you put flavor into everything, but everything is a natural flavor. This is when you take all flavor out. There's nothing left to this.
Such delicacies were never available on the battlefield. Thank you.
Just see Grail like hovering over it, and then just bunk. So I imagine you just pass out again.
I'm not quite gonna pass out yet because like Ortiz was looking at the wings, right?
Yeah.
You could do it too. And now he's gonna pass out.
Thunk. This fucking void liquid just kind of spills over the side of the bowl.
Now Ortiz is just gonna try like touch the middle of his back to see if there's any wings there.
Do you want me to shock you?
You'll see him struggling to reach around just to see, feel if he's got wings.
Yeah, maybe if we zap him, his wings will also pop out.
This is what I was saying. You're being so smart. You know what I'm saying.
Oh my god. It's like we're the same person. You just know what I'm saying.
Ortiz, do you want us to shock you too?
Honestly, that might work, mate.
Oh my god.
Give it a try.
Let's do it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Uses of Wrath of the Storm. You gotta like slap me first, and then I can zap you. I don't know how Penny did it.
She's gotta take that big old hand and just go whap.
His hand's probably as big as your hand.
Yeah.
You want him to slap you?
Sure. That's how Wrath of the Storm works. It's like hellish rebuke.
Unarmed strike.
Go for it. She's not stopping, so it's just gonna be your sheer damage, which I think it's like a 1d4. Yeah, roll 1d4 plus your strength.
Not in combat, but we're taking damage this episode.
So you're gonna take at least 5 damage from this Callista.
I don't mind.
You could just roll the d4 on the bottom there.
I do mind that I'm all out of peach iced tea, though. That does irk me.
Jesus, you slap her with the force of
you
God.
May have to drink water.
you are so drunk that you have no idea how hard you hit. So like, you kind of like put your hand to her face. And you know those like slap fight competitions and shit where like you put right to the face like chalk and like have the chalk, like the hand is like covering the entire side of the face and shit. You know that one scene from Red Note, no, not Red Notice. That one scene where fucking Dwayne The Rock Johnson has to talk to Krampus and shit. Do any of you know that movie?
I haven't seen it, but I know of it. Yeah.
So good. Yeah, it's just the big ass hand right next to her face, and like from thumb to like pinky, you got like the whole fucking head, and you just slap the shit. Hi, Davey.
Good morning.
We come back to her too, slapping the ever-loving shit out of Callista because she asked for it, literally.
Yep. We're all drunk.
Oh yeah. Some good shit. Yeah, so you slap the ever-loving shit out of her. Callista, roll 2d8 in response, and Penny, go for a 4d8. Jesus.
We're zapping Ortiz harder.
Good God.
Oh my goodness. I had to practice run.
Jesus, that's a 42 damage right there.
Are you okay?
Hank.
As you practically flip Callista over in a fucking cartwheel by how hard you slapped her skull, you feel the shocking of your life. Do you remember what it was like being shocked by that fucking tree? Yeah, this is very reminiscent of that fucking tree. As your entire body feels just the sting and the flames of the lightning coursing through you. You are welcome to pull out a necrotic shout if you like.
What is with our team
I know,
doing
right?
the most damage to ourselves?
I know, right?
That's true. That's
Like,
true.
this is like, I'm having Grail and Damien flashbacks right now.
But if you'd like to, Ortus, you can pop out in a necrotic shroud.
Yeah.
All right.
I think
Both of you are yes. Oh no, because
it'll,
Grail's there
like-
too. All three of you make me a charisma saving throw DC 11.
Yay, I'm making it this time.
Please,
I'll get my penny. Oh, no, wait.
That'll
you
work.
did it.
And Grail.
let's go.
Oh, there we
Isn't
go.
Grill
That's
passed
pretty
out?
Uh,
Yes.
That's a fair point, actually. Yeah, he's asleep inside of his bowl of knot soup. So yeah, you two find this more entertaining than you do terrifying.
It's the wings.
We did it!
I was gonna say, since he doesn't know anything about it, would it like? I kind of only want it to happen for like a second, maybe half. I don't know, like not long.
Like
They'll
you
pop
get
out
flashed
for
with
a
it?
second. Yeah, it basically just
Oh,
like
they pop
flashbangs them
out,
with
he
darkness.
realizes, and then they back in.
Yeah.
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 It basically flashbangs from darkness. Calista, I would say like you almost missed it because he hit you so hard your face met the floor. Just full power.
Damn.
It's like you're like, slap me, and he's like, how do I do that? What bang?
Felicity keeps getting sandbagged. I can't stop it.
Look, he only fights people. He doesn't know how to gently fucking slap people. Last time he slapped
gonna
someone was
say-
with a full fist and it broke their soul.
That was
I was
gentle
gonna say,
for him.
Callista's probably taken the most damage out of everyone in the group, and then I remembered fucking taking the hit with the leg healing.
Oh yeah, Damien took some gnarly damage at one point.
Yeah.
Damien's
think
leg stopped
that-
existing and then started existing again.
Yeah. You would definitely be hearing this commotion. You'd be hearing the screams and cries of the kitchen being. Who knows what's happening in that kitchen? You'll be honest. You're no idea, but you're hearing it from down below, and then you just hear like a concussive boom from both Ortus's hand and the lightning flow at the exact same moment of time that like echoes kind of into your room.
Yeah, Damien would immediately like. I'd say y'all have like the response time is probably 2.5 minutes before he like just kicks into like he's just like bursts into the kitchen like what's going on, is everyone okay, like panic and his like
Just like, what the fuck? Oh, it's beautiful. But yeah, so Petty and Callista, you see, well, Callista kind of, your head is rolling a little bit, but you see like the Ortus's wings pop out and then disappear. You also see various singe marks all over his upper body at this point.
With all of this noise, like Grail to
Yeah,
just
sticking
wake up. I
Uh-huh.
want Grail to like wake up and just yell something like "Shut up!" and then use Conquering Presence on everyone. So, which means everyone has to make a Wisdom saving throw or be frightened again.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus
Whiz
Oh my God.
Christ.
Uh-oh.
Cranky old man. Oh, do not
Even
care.
worse for
I could
Ortiz.
not care less.
Poor
Callista does not give a shit.
Your dice is in my way. There we go.
Oh.
Greel was shouted and Callista was like, okay, don't care.
Oh no!
The only
And he's
person.
immediately just to the corner.
Yeah, Petty's like,
Yeah.
nope, I'm good. Callista's like, huh?
Speak up, I can't hear you. I just got my shit rocked.
She literally cannot hear. She's got tinnitus.
Johnny stands like, I'm definitely 1 year old man. Speak the
Hold
fuck
on,
up.
my dice. I think is loading. I'm still trying to get into the game.
Oh, you're fine. It's with
You
us
should,
or
talk,
distance.
you should talk to the server master, yell at them, tell them to fix their shit or something.
Yeah.
Hey,
who would that
who's
be?
this
I
Wazzy
wonder?
asshole? You need to get a shit.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Fuck that guy.
Hey,
Good lord.
no self-depreciation. Come here, you little bitch.
Yeah, self-appreciation.
You don't get to shit on
imagine-
yourself, only we get to shit on you.
Yeah, no
Exactly. I
self-depreciation.
imagine
Yeah.
Mel makes her
friends
way out of the
depreciation.
kitchen at the same time that Damien gets downstairs.
I fucking well, not wearing.
As you guys come downstairs, Penny is backed up into a
I'm
corner.
rolling a D20 IRL because this shit is not working.
No worries.
Gotta go old school.
Yeah, I'll take a picture of it and put it in the chat.
More than fine.
Okay.
Let's see if I can figure out.
I don't
how to make
even
it
know what my
faster.
wisdom modifier is.
+1.
7.
Okay, I got 16.
All right. So
it's a
you come
pass.
downstairs as you and Mel comes out of the kitchen at the same time as you see Penny is backed the fuck up against a corner. Like hardcore back the fuck up against it. You see Callista is like dazed a little bit and like she's slowly picking herself up off the ground, which she clearly just fucking slapped with her mouth. Ortus is looking extremely confused, and Grail, his head is now in his bowl again.
Hi, Damien.
Ortus failed as well, didn't he?
He did. Oh yeah, you're right. Ortus would look very confused and slowly backing up from Grail.
Is everyone okay? What the?
Drunk. Everyone is drunk. As for
Damien, I missed you. I'm sorry.
Mel is going to cast Mass Healing Word.
Okay.
Just
Are you gonna undrunk everyone?
Well, it's not going to undrunk everyone. It's just going to heal some of the fucking damage.
I think restoration will remove drunkenness.
Yeah, she did on herself earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not removed. They're fine to be drunk. They just need to not be dying.
Yeah. Fucking...
Damien's gonna sigh heavily, kind of a little bit relieved. He's gonna go over to Callista and just hug her.
Oh,
good.
He's gonna help her off the ground and
grabby hands at Damien.
Yeah, he's gonna hug her.
Oh,
You did good. It's your. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Mel
sweetie.
will
No.
walk over to
You're
Grail,
Oh.
pick his head up out of the soup and just drop it next to the soup so he's not drowning in the bland soup.
Damien, I made friends with Grail. He called me his friend.
I know you two were dancing together. It was lovely.
I
Next time
insulted.
there's the ball, I should dance with you two. And then everyone else as well. It's fun.
I was drunk and I made mistakes, but those mistakes will come back to bite me later. Everyone else seems fine for the most part. Mel will walk over to like Penny and like boop her on the nose. Oh, I got a chair out of it as well. Don't forget. I got a second
Another chair.
It's just a very out of place chair, just in the center of the area. By this point, both Penny and
someone.
Is it nicer than the other chair?
No, not inside. It's just like slightly better than a stool. Like it's an okay chair. It's like it's nice. You would give it to like a person that you're inviting over. You'd give it to your guest, you know? You wouldn't sit on it personally, but you'd let your guest sit on it. But yeah, at this point, Penny and Ortus, the frightening presence would have started to fade away a little bit. You no longer are terrified of being next to Grail.
Damien's just gonna continue to like brush, like he's hugging Callista and brushing through her hair. He has his under his eyes is red as like he has definitely been crying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
All right.
All right. Well, if no one else is dying, Mel just kind of looks around the room, stares at Ortus for a second. Are you good, Ortus? Are you good?
Is Ortus ever good?
You're unconscious.
Loaded question. He's the best.
Yeah, I was just about to say, isn't he like the best?
Come on.
What the hell?
He's just gonna hold a thumbs up. Yep.
Good enough for me. All right. Mel
doing
is going to make her. Mel's going to pat Damien on the head as she walks past.
Aww.
If you want to talk about it later, we can talk. And then she's going to make her way up to her room, close the door, and start reading the cult book.
Oh no.
Yeah, she and Penny and Grail all now have a new cold book.
Well, Damien doesn't know this. Oh,
yeah,
good.
Father Morgan himself.
How fast? Oh fuck. How fast? How much of a? This is gonna be good. Okay, well, Damien will go to her in a little bit.
Mel is a speed reader.
Okay.
Mel takes her leisurely time after 600 years. That's about 5 minutes.
Yeah. Well, this is gonna be interesting.
Oh yeah.
All right.
So, yeah, you just see like Mel walk past you, start heading up and whatnot, and Penny's next to you. Callista, you're not entirely sure if she's fully conscious. She may be blackout drunk at this point. She's also still kind of sort of holding a bottle. You're not. It's like weirdly gripped to her hand.
Can I take this, darling? Dearest.
Why do you want my bottle?
Is it empty? Wait, is it empty?
It's mostly empty. She's definitely drunk almost the entire fucking thing.
It's the source of my power. I need it.
You are very, very powerful, darling. Perhaps you should save some for later so you could be.
You think I'm powerful?
I think you're incredibly powerful. And I'm just gonna gently slowly take it from her. Yeah, and set it down.
Take this from the
child. You don't want to drink all of your power immediately. You want to save some for tomorrow, right? That's how it works.
I don't know if I need to be powerful tomorrow.
You always. Well, you.
Maybe I just drink it all now. And she like reaches for it again.
Jesus Christ.
I can't sleep.
No!
Effective at this point, that would just knock her the fuck out. There's no way that she would succeed.
My power,
this sleep. Not in her current state. Yeah, out fucking cold.
And I will pick her up princess style.
Aww.
You're going to bed!
Banished to bed, it'll be your turn soon.
No, because he's going upstairs with you.
He immediately looks towards Penny.
Penny's on the floor. Mm-hmm. I'll get to it. I'll get to more when I have time.
He's gonna walk over to Penny.
Walkie.
And check on her.
Mm-hmm.
Is she asleep?
No, Penny is on the floor and she's crawling slowly over to Grail.
No.
And she's gonna just kind of like whisper in his ear, "Sorry."
Grail is way too passed out to respond.
She still wanted to try.
Aww. It's so sweet.
You get the feeling that somewhere deep down it has been acknowledged.
Damien's going to shift Callista into one arm and then reach and pick up Penny as well.
Jesus Christ.
No. I got it. We were in the kitchen. We were making stuff. I need to clean it.
I can take care of it.
No. I made the mess. I need to clean it. It's fine. Go take Callista up to bed. It's fine. Ortiz is right here.
It's a long day. Come on now.
Later.
He's gonna try to pick her up.
No.
Do you have to roll?
I don't think you have the physical strength to carry 2 people. You do not.
Strength check. Can I roll for
not
it?
when one's dead waiting on you.
And Penny's grabbing dead rate. She's
Enhance
just gonna grab onto
ability. Enhance ability.
Thank you so much. I am going to cast.
Callista down.
Hold on, I'm
Put her
trying to fucking
down.
find my spell book. I'm literally like, Bunny's having problems.
Jesus
Alright.
Christ.
Do I see him start to cast magic?
Oh, 100%.
Invisible.
I'm already touching you.
No!
Oh,
yes.
I'm already touching you.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Okay.
Mhm.
Hold on. I forgot to take a long rest last time, so I don't have any spell slots. Should I?
That's fine. You
Okay.
you would have some at this point, so you took a gentle sleep.
Sleep, so I will mark that off as used. And then now I will cast. Fucking. Bunny is struggling. I'm so sorry.
You got this. You got this.
Ability with Bull's strength.
Advantage on strength checks and doubling your
Yes.
carrying capacity, which is
And I'm
effectively
casting that.
2 people now.
Yup.
So I have.
I casted that at 3rd level, actually.
God, what does that do at higher levels? You can target 1 additional creature for each spell slot level.
Oh, then I'll just do it on level 2. My bad.
Okay. I have both of you guys roll athletics. With Damien having advantage.
This isn't gonna go well.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wait, what happened here?
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm gonna cast.
Wait.
You got chance to cast something. I want to cast Cause Fear.
Yeah. No, it would be her time to cast it. Yeah. What is this? DC 15 Wisdom saving throw. Let's see.
You're really gonna do this to my poor boy?
He's grabbing her and she said no.
This is true.
There was no consent. At least Callista asks before she floats me.
It's true. Oh my god.
He was in the process of picking her up, and he drops her.
Yes.
And stumbles back, hyperventilating.
Jesus Christ.
He almost drops Callista, but manages to keep a hold on her, and then he just turns and walks out of the room. He does not say another word to Penelope.
Yeah.
Good god.
He speed runs.
Speed run
He
fear
speed walks.
tactics. All right,
I
well.
would like to say this sound of Penelope hitting the floor wakes Grail again, who is now even more annoyed. He is going to command retire on her.
You're barely functional. All you want to do is sleep. So you're just like, fuck you, go bed.
It's literally all he cares about right now is just trying to sleep. Everyone keeps interrupting him.
Patty, I think that's a wisdom save?
Yeah,
DC
I wouldn't
14.
know.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom save DC 14.
How does it feel? It feels horrible.
Yeah. Off to bed.
You feel very tired now. You feel like sleep might be a good thing for you to take.
She'll crawl back to her corner and she'll go to bed.
As you see Grail just slam his head down onto the fucking table, onto the bar. Ortuz, you're the only person who is currently down here and looking over everything.
Survivors.
What are you doing? You see Penny being terrified, sleeping in a corner. Or not necessarily terrified, but just like curling up into a little corner and just passing out. Grail is passed out on a fucking bar stool, a bar. I don't know what the fuck. I hate that I don't know the bar. A bar top. And, yeah, Callista, Damien, and Mel have all fucked off to sleep.
Ortus is going to attempt to put Grail over his shoulders.
Yes.
That will not be very hard.
Ortus lives.
Are you going to grab Penny too?
Yeah, I think I'll grab them both.
You walk over to Penny. You would know very much so that she does not like being grabbed without being asked first. So, do you ask first?
Unconscious.
Yeah.
She's trying to sleep.
Hey, mate, do you need help getting upstairs or?
I'm good here.
Grail is. Oh, is that to Grail?
No, that's to Penny.
No.
Grail, he just yeet over his shoulder. You're out.
Yeah, I was going to say Grail's completely passed out. He's not responsive. He is to him.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you're good there, mate? Or
Yeah.
okay, I think Ortus will just leave her then.
All right, cool. Yeah. Ortus starts heading up to his room. You see, as you start walking up the stairs, you see Rockfist just standing there with a look that can only mean one thing. Fuck, I have to clean. All right. You all head to bed, or whatever Mel does on a day-to-day basis.
Oh, hold on. Damien was gonna go talk to Mel.
Oh, this is true. All right. You head up you put down, Callista in your room. She's out at this point, like completely just dead to the world.
I tuck her in to the bed in the covers, and I put Pony on the pillow with her.
Pink pony room. All right. And yeah, you start heading over to Mel's room.
He's gonna knock on the door.
Is Mel? I might be a little bit robotic because I'm not at the computer right now. How much of the book has Mel read by this point?
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
I don't have the dice. Give me a second.
Did
you say wisdom saving throw or wisdom check?
We'll do a wisdom check. Essentially, it's just you have to be focused while reading, and your focus is pretty strong. So some folks can read stupidly fast, some folks wander a little bit.
Do not whiff this, please. I need you to read.
You know what? She's going to guide herself as well, so we'll give her that bonus as well.
Yeah. I do really want to read this fucking book. Jesus Christ, you really wanted to read this book.
Yes.
It's
book.
finished.
Tell me about the book.
You were just like, all right, this motherfucker's a cult. I'm dealing with it. By the time
Would
that
you like me to help describe it?
a little bit, but by the time that they've dealt with Grail and Damien's gotten to the room, put Callista's there. Yeah, it's taken a good 5 to 10-ish minutes. They're a little bit slow about it because obviously and trying to deal with everything. So you have just read. At first you skimmed through the entire book, and then you just went back, you just started manually processing all of it as you just more or less sectionalized it. So you are reading this at probably 4 times the speed of a regular person, as you are just hardcore focused on making this shit make sense to you. So you got through the entire fucking book by this point. Normally you let
she's got annotations in the margins.
Yeah, normally you leisure read very, very nicely, but today's not leisure reading. Today's a study reading, and you're gonna fucking own this book. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, so Damien, feel free to add some bits. When I come back,
Tell me about the book.
So the book, you can tell that this is some definite cult shit. This is very in the wrong hands, and the people who created this, it's a lot of problems. And you can definitely understand that this book and this pseudo-religion and why Hollowhaven had become as big as it did so quickly. Like, a lot of it is manipulation
Say the C word.
tactics. Oh, yeah, we've established this is, like, definitely a cult.
It's a cult.
This is like a cult. Like, I didn't think I needed to say that out loud. Like, we knew that.
For the viewers at home, sometimes subtle...
cunt?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah! Sorry. That was for you, Ortuz. It's okay. I can say that I'm friends with a lot of drag queens.
You're also friends with an Australian.
Yeah,
you've got a C word pass here.
I get the C word pass. Let's go.
Australians.
True. Sorry.
Wow. I can't believe you'd cut...
You're more than Australian to me.
I can't believe you'd cut Wazzy out of your friend group. That's so wild.
Let's see how it is.
Must have been the server issues.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't consider Wazzy my friend. He's like my bestie.
But yeah.
He's my comrade. No. Yeah,
My
I consider you
Tell
my
me,
comrade.
okay.
So a lot of this
Funny
book...
jokes aside,
Sorry.
Tell me about the book.
Yeah, so a lot of this book is based off of it being a scripture book.
Yeah, but you can definitely tell that it's the way it's used. It screams fucking cult, and it screams dangerous cult. Not just like, okay, this nah, this is some like fucked up level shit, and you can tell. And then you get to a part in the book that describes a chosen one. And you realize very quickly that describes Damien almost to a T. And it describes him as this... You're not wrong, Project Oki. It describes him as this person who has been blessed by their god and that is going to guide and lead them. It kind of paints him as a Jesus figure.
That's two of them now.
Vampire Jesus.
Vampire Jesus.
Got me.
Yeah, and as you're really like, I'm assuming that Mel would probably be very interested in this section now because it directly describes her party friend. That, as she's like literally female Jesus and vampire Jesus.
No. See, no. So, because Mel can read this quickly, so she reads it once, like word for word for word for word. Because she's a fae, she has the eidetic memory. Like, she can't forget anything.
Yeah.
So, once she's read it once, it's less a case of she goes back to reread it and she's just thinking about the words written on the page because she can just remember the book page for page. So I like to imagine she's analyzing, she gets to the Damien section, she's read the Damien section, she's read the entire book, she's thinking about the Damien section as Damien comes in. As Damien comes in.
And I will say, a lot of this book does come off to you as like legitimate script, well, not legitimate, but like scripture. You hand out these books and clearly hands out these books to gather members and stuff. And
but
like
it's
tell
also
stories.
Definitely cult shit.
Oh,
it's
definitely.
very good at what it does.
Yeah. No, even by just reading this, you are like, you can understand how people would start to follow him. Like, it's that well written.
Yeah, but as Damien comes in, it's not like she has the book anymore. She has a pile of ashes currently smoldering. As she like rocks in her chair, she'll look. Oh, Damien, hello.
Oh, is that what?
Don't worry about it. Just
smoking.
Taking out some garbage.
Hi.
For reference, Mel still has the like rose thorns wrapped up her arm.
Are you?
Oh,
painful?
right. Yes. It hurts a little bit, but it's fine. I had a whole thing happen, and this was the easiest way to like deal with that, to drag me back to reality, as it were.
Ah, it seems like it was quite the eventful evening for everyone. I kind of lost track of several of us, except for it was with Ortus and Callista for the most part.
Yes, well, we all made it home, and that's what really matters. So,
Thank the heavens.
yes, indeed. You look like you had. Well, I was coming in as you were going out, as it were. Looked like you'd seen a ghost, or something worse. Do you want to talk about it?
I thought that I wanted to talk about it. It's not that I don't want to talk about it. I should talk about it. Complicated.
Tell you what, well, let's make a deal. I'll tell you about what happened with me.
He chuckles when you say deal.
And
like
you
he like one of those like
And you tell me what happened with you.
Now is this one of those sorts of deals that's sort of binding like that, or we just
I only
friendly...
work in binding deals, my dear.
Of course.
I literally can't do elsewise.
Sorry, that was...
It's all right. You don't need to apologize.
Yes, I'll tell you about it. May I sit? And he gestures towards the edge of the bed.
Of course.
Takes a seat.
Mel smiles. So, shall I start, or do you want to?
Well, I need some time to kind of figure out how I'm going to tell you. So you start first. You know I'm good for it.
All right.
And I know that you have the ability to make me good for it.
You don't have a choice, I'm afraid. So, about 600 years ago or so, time is a little iffy once you pass a certain point. I
can only imagine that it would be.
I was traveling. And on those travels, I died.
Ah.
Stabbed right through the heart. The person who I assumed had been responsible for my murder arrived at the party this evening. As it turns out, after a conversation with her, that was not the case. Which I'm sure you can imagine was a little vexing.
Certainly.
So my entire life has been flipped upside down a second time, as people I assumed were out to get me are not. But I have a new target, as it were. The person responsible for my murder. I just need to find them first. And then revenge. I also, as I recall, got drunk this evening, just before, and made a call to an aunt, which I probably shouldn't have done, but we all make mistakes. But yes, that is why I am the way that I am at the moment. As I said, I saw a person whom I assumed was responsible for my murder, and it sent me on a tizzy.
Well, once we sort this whole contract and Gregory thing out, I would like to help you with your quest.
I appreciate it. I think, unfortunately, that these two events are somewhat linked.
Oh?
To make a long story very short, there are certain events transpiring in the world which are connected, and my murder, I believe, is one of them. So, we may sooner be dealing with that problem than I thought. But we also made some friends. The other group, I've forgotten their name. They seem relatively nice, and I've added a few of them as contacts. So I have a plan regarding all this, but one step in front of the other.
Yeah.
I need to speak with, well, I've spoken with Gregory, but I need to go talk to a real estate agent.
Really thinking about putting down some roots here in Hollowhaven? No pun intended. He gestures to the stuff.
That is the intention, yes, for all of us. As much as I enjoy the quaint vibe, I think is the word the children use for this tavern, something a little bit more personal, I think, is in order. Oh, there is one other thing.
Yes.
Grail and I, for the first time ever, have come to an agreement.
Oh. It's
Yes.
happened twice tonight, it seems. Callista
We're
also...
going to kill Percival Pride.
Damien's whole expression changes. And up until this point, I mean, he's been kind of like pacifist. Like he has gone out of his way to not do any sort of harm onto other people, even like the people who are actively attacking you. And you see there's a hardness in his eyes that you have not seen before. And he nods.
I assume you'll be joining us on this venture then, when it comes time.
Yes, I do believe
Fantastic. So, Damien, are your thoughts in order?
As much as they will be, I'm afraid. I saw... Well, the man with Percival Pride. His name is Morgan
Father
Ferridan.
Morgan.
Yes. Father Morgan Ferridan. He gets kind of like one of those 1,000-yard looks. I know him on a very personal level. And he is involved with all of this. I have it on good source that he was working with the same entity that Manser was. That he has something to do with the dead god under the city.
A man by the name of T, yes?
Is that it? I had not gotten that information out yet, but I found his handwriting in Manser's journal.
I see. Then they are all connected. How very interesting.
Yes.
It's just dawned on me, guys.
Is Grail sticking his head?
This is out of character.
This is out of character. Okay.
You have to remember
his last initial is T. Guy's name is Juan T.
Oh my god.
My god.
Wait
that would
a minute.
be hilarious. Well, he doesn't use his last name as an initial.
That would be so funny.
That would be hilarious. Well, it's his first name that he's using as an initial.
His first name
this is fine. People usually introduce themselves using their last name.
Yeah, they don't really do. He gave you his first name's first letter.
Blondie T. Do we know any T people? Anyways, God, I've lost my entire train of thought. Where are we going?
Are we?
Everything's connected.
Where are
you? You know him.
No.
Anyways, Damien is definitely dancing around something very important. You could tell he's not quite saying everything, and you have a good feeling that it has everything to do with what was in that book that is now a pile of ash at his feet.
Yeah. Oh, also, while I think of it, since we already discussed this and you've approved it, Mel's going to nod and go, yes, it's a shame that we can't talk to Mansa given that he's... Huh. Oh, that's a problem.
What is...
Well, I can't lie, you see. It's a
so you're aware.
fact of... What, of the fact that Mansa is alive?
Well, alive is... Yes, Mansa is alive.
He's not dead. So, wait, so you know as well. Okay, so we have to track
Wait, you
him
know?
down then. Well, yes, because I can't lie. And I couldn't say that Mansa is dead, which means Mansa is alive. Somewhere. Someone's resurrected him. Wait.
Hold on for a moment. And he stands up and he's going to walk out of the room.
What?
It's like, hold on.
What?
He's gonna...
What?
He comes back in the room with his briefcase of holding and closes the door and locks it. And he sets the briefcase...
What have you done?
Listen, he has his hands on the brief.
Listen, buddy, listen. All right, don't get angry. Listen.
If we do not afford people chances to grow, it did not.
Please tell me that you don't have Mansa inside your bag of holding.
I'm not bound by the same circumstances that you are, Mel. But as it is, you are someone very important to me, and I do not want to lie to you. So I cannot tell you that. And he's going to start opening the case.
See Mansa kind of come out.
He reaches in and says, "Come on out."
You see him come out like onto your hand, and he crawls up, and Mel just hears, "Well, howdy there, buddy. It's been a while since I've seen you."
I'm sorry, we've kind of gotten busy over the past couple days.
Why are you... Okay, I have so many questions.
Mansa, he's holding the hand in his...
Shush. I feel a headache coming on, but before it does, I have to ask, above all else, why are you still a cowboy?
Well, it's kind of how I talk, you know?
No, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
Look, I read it in a book at one point, alright? It was kind of neat how they said their words and stuff, so I could just kind of picked it up, you know?
This isn't even you're putting... Oh. Yes, this actually makes a lot of sense.
I can't believe that's your actual voice.
My companion.
Why are you talking like a cowboy now?
I'm not talking. I'm talking like myself. If I accidentally put on an accent, that's a bunny thing. I have echolocation. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
we're cowboys now, baby.
I know. I'm sorry. I am trying so... Sidebar... I struggle so hard with you guys sometimes. I'm like, I don't want to sound like I'm mocking Rose, and I don't want to sound like I'm mocking her.
No, it's fine.
But I just... pain.
No, it's fine.
Anyway,
all right.
So, Mansa is bound to me now.
Indeed.
He cannot hurt any of us if he wants to. Callista is also aware.
Of course, Callista's
They've been spending a lot of time together.
I assume she was the first person you told.
Yes. And we've been kind of keeping a secret as we work on your character growth, isn't that right?
Hey, kinda. I mean, I'm mostly been inside the weird timeline misplacement thingamabob that you got inside of your little bag there. But yeah, we're working on making me a good person, and probably not experimenting on people anymore. Still working on that one.
He helped me decipher the interesting handwriting style of his own writing,
Well, I like my book a lot, but I get real distracted sometimes, all right? You know, you got 1 page, 2 page, 7 page, and 8 page.
Hold on for a moment. Just be quiet for a second.
I assume then that you haven't told, like, Grail.
Gods know they would kill him. Oh, gods no.
Yes.
Kill him, and then you. In that order.
I am currently resisting the urge to... I am currently resisting the urge to kill him myself.
Oh, I appreciate you thinking of me.
Don't phrase it like that, or I will throw you into some sort of hellfire. So, this is a lot to take in. And I desperately need to, like, reset my head. Before I do, Mansa, since you're here...
Yeah?
Did you work with a man named T?
That was what all of our assignment stuff were labeled with, so technically, we always got like a T as a signature and stuff.
Great. Good. Awesome. Well, this has been an adventure. I thank you, Damien, for opening up to me about some of your past and what have you.
Yes.
And for telling me that you have somehow chained...
I won't call it change as much as a mutual beneficiary, you know?
Yes. He's learning...
I don't murder people and experiment on their corpses, and this boy over here gets to learn about how I murdered people and experimented on their corpses. It's a 1-1. Win-win.
Right.
All right.
I feel like this has been quite the day.
Yes.
It has been for me, most certainly.
Weren't you stuck inside a bag of holding?
Yeah, it's been a long day.
I try
Time
to keep
doesn't
him comfortable
pass in those.
It doesn't.
Gives you a lot of thinking time when nothing happens.
Sort of. It's weird.
You never told me that. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I get to think about a lot of things. Also, you have like very weird stuff in there. You know that? I like some interdimensional spiders I've been killing. It's pretty fun.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep you out of the bag for a little bit. I am so sorry.
I gotta kill things. I'm happy.
See him.
Oh, if you are happy in there, then we could.
I'm cleaning up your pest. I'm cleaning up your infestation. You know, multi-traveling, multi-dimensional spider things. I get to squish them.
What?
Are you? Do you want to go now? Back in.
I can.
Or I was gonna offer if you wanted to hang out with Calissa a little bit. She's
sure. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
The spiders will always be there when I come back.
Right.
Right.
Okay. Well. Good night.
Good night, Damien.
We'll talk more tomorrow. And he just holds Manser, the Hanser, and he goes back to his room. And he's
Thanks, Hanser. Jesus Christ.
Put him on the pillow beside Penny and Pony. Not Penny, I'm sorry. Callista and Pony.
Walks all the way downstairs. Here you go, buddy. You get to listen to him.
We really are the same, Callista.
Pony has brain damage. Okay.
As you place Manser next to Callista's head, and you know she does her wiggles, he kind of puts a couple fingers on her head and just gently taps her head, and he goes, "I have never wanted to kill you personally. I think that's affection. Probably.
It's a start, certainly.
You know, I'll make sure she doesn't die. At least not by my fingies."
There you go. Why don't you get settled in and it's called a snuggle. Just kind of lay there and enjoy the company. The warmth. It's quite nice.
I haven't felt the warmth of a warm human body in, I don't know how long. Usually I just get the cold ones. And I suppose you count the sewer rats. I mean, a little bit warm.
I would like to imagine that Pony, like, nuzzles up to the hand and, like...
Oh. Ah, this is why I remember. Good old sewer rat, always there for me. Just love the idea of how concerned Damien would be.
Yeah, and he's just gonna do his thing and read more of the book, and he's gonna stay awake. He's not gonna go to sleep, so he's gonna let Mancer join the cuddle pile with Callista and just kind of keep watch.
Alrighty. Well, that's where we're going to be ending it. If you guys have want to take a long rest, you're more than welcome to at this point. We'll be starting in the next morn, which is going to be pretty cool. I'm very curious on what you guys are going to be doing after that point. If you guys are interested in all the content that we do, we have a lot of it. You guys can either visit Vods of Valhalla, which is our gaming tabletop channel, or you guys can visit Tables of Tartarus, which is our TTRPG VODs channel. We also do streams all throughout the week. Monday, we're going to be playing some Forest with my friend Shark, which is going to be super fun. That starts at 5 p.m. PST, because that one's an hour before everything else. Tuesday, we're going to be playing Back for Blood, which is going to be super fun. Hi, Bunny. Wednesday, we're going to be playing... Oh, I feel bad about the... Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and then Thursday, we're going to be playing some more Project Zomboid. So if you guys are interested in any of that content, absolutely feel free to come visit. We most likely won't be doing D&D next week, because I have to finish one of my classes, one of my master classes, and it is a struggle to get all this stuff done, and think of what's actually going to happen next episode. So feel free to think about what's going to happen as, next episode, where you guys want to go, what you guys want to do. There's a couple avenues that you guys can go for, and I'm very curious on what you guys are going to be exploring. We're going to do a raid to my wonderful and ever so lovely friend Sleepy. It is her birthday today, and she is playing Marvel Rivals, two things I enjoy deeply. So if you guys are interested in popping over to her, she is a fantastic human being. I love being around her. She is a super, super, super sweetheart. She is a camtuber rather than a VTuber, so you guys get to see her lovely face, but she also does PNG tubing every now and again. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this.
Tuber.
A flesh tuber. Everyone hates when I use that term.
Wazzy, you are my bestie, because I was literally just going to say that. Same brain cell.
Everyone hates when I say that, so I now use camtuber. But yeah, if you guys want to pop over,
just say a human being.
Visit this flesh tuber with us, everyone. All right, have a wonderful night, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see you guys on Monday. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.